Know someone who wants to relocate? Are you in need of a realtor? If so, contact Anaya Clark for all your real estate needs. You can call or text Anaya at 817-504-2700 or find her on social media at @Anaya.therealtor. Anaya Clark Realtor is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics and the Seminole Nation. The Baker, Matlock, and Chandler families supports all things Seminoles. These families lead by example when it comes to giving back, and it shows with their heart. These families are Seminoles for life. They wish the Osceola Seminoles good luck on the season and will be there cheering you on. The Baker, Matlock, and Chandler families are proud sponsors of Osceola Seminole Athletics and the Seminole Nation.
Bugmobile of Arkansas, located at 408 South Walnut in Osceola, specializes in pest control and termite control for both residential and commercial properties. Owners Oscar and Jade Gonzalez would be happy to come out and give you a free estimate, and you can also contact Bugmobile at 870-563-6811. Bugmobile is a proud sponsor of your Osceola Seminoles and the Seminole Nation.
Sierra Estelle is an author and mother to Antavion Cotton. Sierra wrote a book called Connecting Tay's Puzzle Pieces and tells a story about Tay's first stage of autism. Tay was misunderstood by many, but his mom was ready and willing to face the challenge. This book is the first book of a 4-part series ending with It's Bigger Than Autism. You can buy this book on Amazon, Ingram Spark, and Barnes & Noble. Sierra and Antavion wish the Seminoles good luck on the season. The Osceola High School class of 1979 celebrates the return of Osceola head football coach and athletic director Robert Hooks back to the Seminole Nation. Alumni Jackie Baker, Gina Barton, Bobby Chalk, Lois Hill, Harold James, Zeb and Tammy Kelly, Graham and Robin Kimbrough, Sharon and Victor Kimbrough, Carla and Marvin Love, Dorothy Marshall, Rosalind McClendon, and Eddie Slayton extends best wishes for a successful season. The class of 1979 says, Go Seminoles! None better. Delta Brew Coffee Company is the official coffee company of the Seminole Nation. Delta Brew is located at 1488 West Kaiser in Osceola and is open Monday through Friday 5 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturday from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. Delta Brew specializes in espresso drinks, energy drinks, classics, milkshakes, kids drinks, and muffins. Delta Brew also has gift cards for all your special occasions. Go see Delta Brew for all your coffee needs. Delta Brew Coffee Company is a proud supporter of Osceola Seminole Athletics and the Seminole Nation. Victor Physical Therapy has been providing sports injury prevention and treatment to students athletes throughout the Arkansas Delta since 2007. Victor Physical Therapy serves the Mississippi County region with outpatient services in Osceola at 2981 West Kaiser Avenue. We provide physical therapy services for injuries, post-surgical rehab, chronic pain, workplace injury, and much more. Victor Physical Therapy is strengthening the Delta. Let us strengthen you. Call us today at 870-738-8532. Victor Physical Therapy is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics and the Seminole Nation. Free for Real Bail Bonds Company says, we get you out of jail fast for real. Free for Real Bail Bonds Company provides quick, fast, and reliable service to their clients who wish to bail their loved ones out of jail to meet their court appearances. We provide services for misdemeanors and felonies with some financing available. Call Mayberry 763-1999 or 563-1100. You are free for real. Free for Real Bail Bonds Company is a proud supporter of the Seminole Nation and Osceola Seminole Athletics. Gary's Pizza, owned by Gary and Billy Ann Hugel, is located at 1275 West Kaiser in Osceola and has been making pizzas since 1984. With over 3 decades of experience, you can taste the difference experience makes. Gary specializes in create your own specialty pizzas, wings and things, sandwiches, calzones, nice variety of starters, and dessert options. Don't forget, Gary's also has shaved ice with over 40 flavors. You can dine in, carry out, or get delivery by calling 870-563-0808. Gary's Pizza is a proud supporter of the Seminole Nation.
Ed Harshman and Harshman Rentals, located at 202 West Johnson in Osceola, can meet all of your residential and storage rental needs. Harshman's has apartments and housing located throughout Osceola and Mississippi County, both furnished and unfurnished, available for rent. You can contact Harshman Rentals at 870-563-3694. Ed Harshman and Harshman Rentals are a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics and the Seminole Nation.
Joey Carr, Arkansas State Representative, District 34, is a proud supporter of Osceola Seminole Athletics and the Seminole Nation. As a retired teacher, coach, and principal, Representative Carr knows what it's like to cheer on his team. Representative Carr is a spokesperson for Mississippi County, Arkansas, and has its best interests at heart. Representative Carr wishes the Osceola Seminoles nothing but the best in the 2024 football season. Go Seminoles! Living Word Cathedral and Broadway Community Outreach is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation and Osceola Seminole Athletics. Pastor Archie Thomas invites you to join him and his church as they proclaim, "We love the Seminoles." Located at 503 Sims in Osceola, Living Word is located in the heart of Osceola and was founded in 2001. Living Word Cathedral wishes the Seminoles good luck in the 2024 season, and let's bring that championship back to Osceola. Living Word Cathedral says, "Go Seminoles!" Mi Pueblo Authentic Mexican Restaurant is located at 1720 West Kaiser in Osceola. At Mi Pueblo, you can experience the finest Mexican food there is. Mi Pueblo is open 10:30 a.m. to 10 p.m. daily and is available for dine-in or carry-out. You can contact Mi Pueblo at 870-563-8292. Owner Jose Marquez is an Osceola Seminole alumni and wishes the Osceola Seminoles good luck on the season. Mi Pueblo is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation and Osceola Seminole Athletics. The Osceola School District is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. The Osceola School District is committed to preparing all students with the equal opportunity to be successful. The Osceola School District is committed to providing an equal opportunity in its educational programs that assure each student of attaining the level of knowledge, skills, ideas, values, and attitudes necessary to achieve the greatest personal development possible. The Osceola School District says, "Go Seminoles!"
Roller Swift Funeral Home of Osceola is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation and Osceola Seminole Athletics. Located at 2173 US 61 South, Roller Swift Funeral Home specializes in funeral services and helping families with the costs associated with them. For more information, contact them at 870-563-6578 and speak with David Tucker. Roller Swift Funeral Home, with all our respect.
Sandra Brand is running for re-election to the Osceola City Council, Ward 2, Position 2. Sandra loves Osceola and has the experience to truly understand the issues. Experience matters. We have come a long way in the past 12 years, and Sandra wants to finish the job. If you want someone representing you and your family who will fight for what's right, stand with Brand one more time. Sandra Brand is a proud supporter of Osceola Seminole Athletics and the Seminole Nation. The Sandbar Grill is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. The Sandbar Grill is located at 1100 West Kaiser in Osceola and can be reached at 870-563-5700. Sandbar Grill is a family-owned restaurant established in 2007 and features daily lunch specials, certified Angus steaks, seafood, sandwiches, salads, and desserts. Owners Harry and Jeanette Keats are lifelong Osceola residents and welcomes everyone with a smile. The Sandbar Grill is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics. Have you been feeling off or had the thought your health might be suffering? Please don't ignore the signs and don't wait until it's too late. It's essential to prioritize your health. The Willis Clinic is here to help. The staff members at the Willis Clinic will listen to your concerns. The doctors at the Willis Clinic are easy to speak with, and we are committed to doing everything we can to help you with your health care needs. Please give us a call at 870-563-2545 or visit us at 616 West Lee in Osceola, Arkansas. We love keeping you healthy. The Willis Clinic is a proud supporter of the Seminole Nation. Tyler Dunnigan is a lifelong Osceola resident and proud OHS graduate. When times got tough, Tyler decided to stay and fight for the city he loves. He married his high school sweetheart, and they chose to raise their family right here in Osceola. Every day, Tyler works tirelessly for the hardworking citizens of Osceola, ensuring everyone has a fair chance to succeed. This election, reject lies and dirty politics, choose experience and dedication. Re-elect City Council Member Tyler Dunnigan. The Viscase Corporation wishes the Seminoles the best of luck this season. Viscase is now hiring for production, engineering, and maintenance positions. Benefits include, but not limited to, medical, dental, and vision insurance, vacation time, and 401k contributions. Viscase has excellent compensation and training programs for advancement. You can apply on Indeed or call 870-563-3541. Become essential with Viscase. Viscase is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics and the Seminole Nation. And good evening, Seminole fans, and welcome to another edition of Osceola Seminole football on the road here tonight to face the Harrisburg Hornets in conference action. I want to welcome my cousin Bobby, play-by-play, the best play-by-play announcer in the state of Arkansas. I want to welcome him here with me tonight. along with Gage Upland doing all the work. And since he's got here, folks, he's been working. We'll go over that later. Got my wife with us tonight. She's going to be doing some stats. Great to have her with us. Wow, just a family affair here tonight for Seminole football, Bobby. And let's talk a little bit about Harrisburg. We're a little bit behind here. Austin Jarrett is their coach in the first season. They are 1-5 overall, 1-2 in conference out of the 3A3. Their win comes to Piggott, 33-6. Losses come to Cross County, 22-0. Southside, 49-13. Truman, 36-14. Rivercrest, 40-14. And Manila, 35-21. 0-3 on the road, 1-2 at home. 0-0 to neutral site. Scoring 95 points on the season, giving 188 points up. 1 game losing streak for the Harrisburg Hornets. Last season, Bobby, they were 0-10, 0-7 in conference. Did not make the playoffs at all. Bobby, this offense is going to look a whole lot different. They're going to run a spread with the emphasis on the run, but they're going to run a buck sweep. They want to run that buck sweep out of it a lot. 69% run, 31% pass. But you can't worry about what they're going to do because they'll do both here tonight. On defense, there'll be multiple. They're just going to do exactly whatever they can do on defense to stop the Seminole offense. Players to watch: number 4, Max Tracy, 6 foot, 150 senior quarterback, passing 39 for 100 for 541 yards and 3 touchdowns. Also, we'll watch number 1. Javen Thompson, 6'2", 190, sophomore wide receiver. Got 26 catches for 286 yards and 6 touchdowns. I'm sorry, that's rushing. 26 carries for 286 yards and 6 touchdowns. He's got 18 catches for 211 yards. And Bobby, they want the offense to go through him.
You're right, they do. And you know, Michael, you talked about their record and the problems they've had last year and this year, but this is a classic trap game for Osceola. It sets up perfect for Harrisburg. You got to believe that Coach Thompson's going to come out here and throw everything he's got at Osceola. You come off a huge win last week against Newport. I mean, just a huge conference win. And then next week you're set up to have an undefeated conference matchup against the Rivercrest Colts that will probably decide the conference championship. So what you can't do here is sleep on these Hornets. They've got good football players as well, and I'm sure they're going to be coached up and throw everything they have at the Seminoles.
Other players we'll watch: number 12, Hayden Emerson, 5'8", 160 senior running back, 65 carries for 210 yards and 3 touchdowns. And then number 24, Andrew England, another running back, 5'7", 145, 75 carries, 382 yards and 2 touchdowns. For your Osceola Seminoles, they are coached by Robert Hooks. His first season back at Osceola, 4-1 overall, 3-0 in conference out of the 3A3. Wins come to Gosnell 31-12, Hoxie 44-7, Walnut Ridge 36-14, and Newport 41-27. Probably the only loss on the season was to Innsworth 45-0 week 1. Seminoles 2-0 at home, 2-1 on the road, 0-0 to neutral site. Scoring 142 points on the season, giving up 105. 4-game winning streak for your Osceola Seminoles. Last season, not as good. 4-8 overall, 2-3 in conference. We lost to Boonville 52-20 in the second round. No doubt about it. Osceola is going to run the spread. They're going to line up end to end, wide receiver, sometimes 4, sometimes 3. Bobby, we're going to run as much as we can pass. We want to be 50-50 balanced at the end of the night on offense.
Well, you saw last week what Coach Hooks believes in. He believes in attacking what the other team is weak at. And we found out last week that Newport is not quite as good at defending the run as we thought maybe they would be. And he just attacked. I mean, it was a constant power running attack, downhill runs, a lot of trap, a lot of inside zone, and it worked flawlessly against Newport. But again, this is about focus. This game is about focus. You're on a high from that big win. You know next week you've got a showdown. You got the Mississippi County showdown. And getting these players just to focus on this opponent is going to be the most important part of this football game.
Seminoles will play defense in a multiple style. They'll 3-4 you, they'll 4-3 you. A lot of different ways of doing that. Players to watch tonight, and folks, we don't know so far. We don't really know. We've got an injury report, but we don't know who's going to play and who's not, simply because we've got some kids banged up. So we will tell you who we think players to watch will be, and we'll go from there. Number 5, Tyler Bell, 6'1", 180 junior quarterback, 55 for 95 through the air for 731 yards and 4 touchdowns. and he also rushes 34 times for 252 yards and 4 touchdowns. The workhorse, number 9, Jeremiah Jacobs, 5'9", 195, senior running back, 57 rushes, 382 yards on the season and 3 touchdowns. But Bobby, one of the most impressive things is he leads the team in tackles on defense with 51.
Yeah, I said it last week. Go ahead and build the statue. That performance last week was huge. But Jeremiah's just an all-around football player. He does everything well. He tackles well. He runs to the football well. And toting the rock, he's a monster. That's what you'd like to do here. You'd like to lean on him, give him the football, let him run this clock, make the game shorter, and just get after these Hornets.
We'll also watch number 6, M.J. Washington, 6 foot, 196 junior. He's a wide receiver / running back. 23 carries for 193 yards, 5 touchdowns. 9 catches through the air for 208 yards and 3 touchdowns. Leads the team in catches and receiving yards. And also number 10, Aiden Heyman, 5'6", 151 senior wide receiver. 18 carries for 136 yards on the ground. 9 catches for 148 yards through the air, Bobby.
Yeah, Aiden Heyman is sudden. He's that fast. He's just a bullet out there, and we saw that last week on some of those end-around runs and some of the things he did on kickoff. So it's just a good, solid offense, and Coach Hooks is going to do what the team's good at, and that's run the football.
Bobby Osceola leads this series 8-1 since 2002. So looking to keep going on that here tonight.
Yeah, you got to just come in here and focus and play the game that you know how to play, and listen to what your coaches have told you all week and stay within the game plan.
Folks, we've got a technical problem here. I'll go ahead and tell you right now, we can run all the ads at one time, but we cannot run them individually. So during commercials tonight, we'll talk about some of our sponsors, and we'll go that way instead of the traditional commercial as you would see on the screen. Again, I don't know what's going on. We've been working on it since about 5:30, but just want to make sure that you know what's going on. So if you don't see your ad, we're going to talk about them, and we'll get them in there. And at halftime, you'll be able to see all the ads. After the game, you'll be able to see all the ads, but we cannot run them individually. Don't know what's going on with it, technology, and I guess. But no matter what, we'll make sure that we get you talked about. I promise you. Bobby, Harrisburg's won the toss. I think they have deferred to the second half, so Osceola will be on offense. And I'll be eager to see, Bobby, who we get to play tonight. Again, we're banged up a little bit. And I can, we're not going to overlook nobody, but I can tell you, trying to get a kid healthy for next week is something that you want also.
Oh, absolutely. You want to come out of this one healthy. You want to come out with a win. You're not coming in here looking to just blow somebody out. You're looking to get some work in, play smart, play with focus, and get home healthy.
St. Buchanan is deep. Bobby had a 96-yard kickoff return for a touchdown last week. They're going to squib kick it out here, and it's going to go right to Aiden Heyman at the 16. He's across the 20, 25, backtracks across the 30. He's going to get up to about the 31, 32-yard line, and got a late flag coming in. And, Bobby, one thing we cannot do if it's Osceola, we cannot have a bunch of penalties here tonight.
No, they got to clean that up. They got into a funk there in the game last week in the third quarter where they had several penalties, and they got it cleaned up. But they're going to have to play clean tonight. Again, classic trap game. You can't give these Hornets any hope. You got to go out here and play solid football, take control of the game early. And that first one's against the Seminoles.
Yes, does look like an illegal block in the back against Osceola. That cost them 15 all the way back to about the 18-yard line, 17-yard line. He's still going 16-yard line. 15-yard line. So there you go.
Sometimes I think referees like even numbers. They work easier with those fives.
Ball sent at the 15-yard line. 1st and 10 for your Osceola Seminoles. Jeremiah Jacobs is going to be your running back. Johnny Spears lined up at quarterback for Osceola. He's going to take the snap. Hands it to Jeremiah. Jeremiah across the 15. Just carries him over to about the 18-yard line. We'll call it a gain of 3 yards. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Solid 4 yards there on just a halfback dive, and this is really good for your backup quarterback.
Pass is complete complete to A.J. Brown. He's going to be across right at the 25-yard line. They'll give him forward progress to the 25. That should be enough for a first down.
Yeah, that's going to get him a first down. And you see right there what Coach Hooks is doing. Let's get an easy pitch and catch here for Johnny Spears. Get him in the rhythm of the football game. And start executing that offense.
Spears is your quarterback. He is in his shotgun. One man's in motion. Going to hand it to Aiden Heyman on the speed sweep. Trying to get across the outside. He's going to backtrack across the 25, close to the 30-yard line. Called a 4-yard gain. Break up 2nd and 6 for the Seminoles.
Now you like that jet sweep there, and you know they use that action a lot. They'll run the jet sweep action a lot on just on straight dive plays or inside zone plays. But you can see what Aiden Heyman can do with the football.
Shotgun formation. There's a snap. Going to throw it again out here. Complete to A.J. Brown. Cross the 30, 35, 40. He's on a foot race. 45, 50. Got a sideline. 45, 40. He may go all the way to the 30, to the 20, 10, 5. No flags on the field, folks. And the Seminoles have scored. Touchdown, Anthony Brown.
And that's a nice play there. Again, that's an extension of the Osceola running game. You just want to get out there on the edge, use your speed. You've got a definite speed advantage. Good throw by Spears. Its own time. And you see A.J. Brown show off those wheels to get down the sideline.
Seminoles going to attend the extra point. Jeremiah McGowan lines it up. There is a snap. Hold is down. The kick is up, and it is good. 10:46 left here in this first quarter. Osceola 7. Harrisburg 0. And Bobby, can't run any commercials. So we'll talk about First National Bank Feast in Arkansas. They are the premier sponsor of the Seminole Nation. Taylor Lucius and that group down there does a great job, and without them, we would have no Seminole Nation, Bobby.
That's the truth. You know, when we started this several years ago, they were the first ones. Greg Reese and Taylor Lucius jumped on board right off the bat, got us started, sponsored us from the beginning when I'm not even sure if they knew we could get it on the air, but we did. And you can't thank those folks enough at First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas.
Also want to thank Anaya Clark, realtor. She's a realtor in Dallas, Texas. Bobby does a great job down there. She's selling homes left and right. If you're in the Dallas, Texas area and you're looking for a realtor, Anaya Clark Realtor is your realtor.
Man, how did we go to Dallas, Texas and get advertisements? How do those folks know who we are?
They know us all over the world. End over end kick. Going to be taken about the 25, across the 30. Big hit right there at the 35-yard line. He's going to get down about the 36-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for Harrisburg at that point.
The big hit there by Dedrick Coleman. You'd like to see him wrap up, but he laid the wood in there. He got his shoulder in there and knocked the ball carrier back a couple of yards. Good coverage there by Osceola.
Harrisburg will have the ball 1st and 10, sitting right outside the 35 to the 36-yard line. Everything in tight for Harrisburg. Quarterback's in his shotgun. He takes the snap, hands it to the running back. The running back trying to get through there. Nowhere to go this time. Going to be a loss. There's big Harris Manning in the backfield. And it's going to be a loss back to the 34-yard line. We'll call it 2nd down and 12, Bobby.
I'm going to go ahead and name Harris Manning. He's the manimal. I'm going to give him Dan Hampton's name, but that young man just eats the middle of the offensive line up there and makes a play.
Ball sent at the 35-yard line. 2nd and 11 for the Hornets. Takes the snap. Hands it to the underneath guy here. He's got room. 45, 50. He's across. He may go. 45, 40, 35, 30, 20, 10, 5. And that is a touchdown for the Harrisburg Hornets that time. And it was the underneath.
Yeah, gave a little underneath action, like a counter action, little slow developing counter, and Osceola just overran it.
And Bobby, that's our player. That's a 65-yard touchdown run by Javen Thompson. Number 1, Javen Thompson.
And if you're an Osceola Seminole, you better wake up right now. These kids want to win. You're in a ball game. You're in a dogfight. You got to get after it. What we got going on here? Officials blow it dead and approach the line of scrimmage.
Might be some jawing going on.
I think there's a little extracurricular going on there.
Attempting the extra point will be number 4, Max Tracy. He's a left, kicks with the left foot there.
You don't see a lot of that.
There's a snap. Hold is down. Kick is up. And it is good.
I'll tell you, that young man looked good kicking that football. He looks like he knows what he's doing.
9:54 left in this first quarter. We're tied 7-7.
And it's just like I said, Michael. You know these teams. You get in these situations where a team has nothing to lose and you have everything to lose, and you hate to put it this way, but it's just the truth. You can't give them hope. If you let them believe that they can stay on the football field with you, the mental aspects of this game and that belief goes a long way. You see it time and time again. A team that shouldn't be on the same field with another one end up winning a football game, and it's all mental. It's all because you're not prepared and you're not executing properly.
I want to thank the Baker, Matlock, Chandler families for their support. Bird Baker is the one that set this up. Bird was a star for the Seminoles himself. Played baseball, football, played everything, basketball. James Bird Baker, thank y'all so much for your sponsorship. Line drive kick's going to be taken at about the 13-yard line. Across the 15 to the 20, 25, looking for a hole. Nowhere to go that time. Just met by number 12, Bobby. That's Hayden Anderson.
And you can see it there, Michael. This team believes. These Harrisburg Hornets, they've had a down season so far. They've had a bad couple of years, but you can see that they're out here to play hard. Now, these kids are good football players. You can't look at them and say, "Well, they just can't play with us. They ought to just quit." They're going to play, and they're playing hard right now. Osceola needs to wake up.
Ball's at the 25-yard line, 1st and 10 for Osceola. 4 wide receivers set. Johnny Spears is your quarterback. He's going to take the snap, going to hand it to Jeremiah Jacobs. Jeremiah's hit. He's going to go across the 30 to the 31, maybe the 32-yard line. That's a 7-yard gain. It's going to bring up 2nd and 3.
It's just power football, just a straight dive there. And Jeremiah hits the hole. Good blocking. Just settling down and take control of the football game.
Spears looks to throw. Now he's going to roll out to his right. Nowhere to go. And he's going to try to get away, but it's going to be a loss. Loss back to the 30-yard line. What he wanted there was not there, and just a little indecision about what to do with it. Yeah,
when that didn't develop the way he wanted it to, he should have just tucked it and ran. He tried to stretch it out a little bit and let somebody get open, but it wasn't there. So now you got a 3rd and 5, and you got to execute right here.
Ball's right across the 30 to the 31-yard line. Spears takes the snap. He's going to hand it to Jacobs again. Jacobs bounces to the outside, 35, and we got a flag. It's going to be a hold.
It's going to be a hold
on A.J. Brown.
Yep.
And that's going to come back. Would have been a first down, but we're going to get a 10-yard holding penalty.
And I got to tell you, that was a good run there by Jeremiah. He popped it outside. He found the hole wasn't there when he hit it, and he jumped out and had a really nice gain to get the first down. You can't afford these mistakes. Osceola's got to clean that up. You got to focus right here. You're not playing with a lot of focus. Again, you can't come out on these fields and believe somebody's just going to lay down and roll over for you.
Ball's going to go back, Bobby, to right at the 25-yard line. 3rd and 10 is what it's going to be. Hold happened right at the first down mark. So we're going to have to go 10 yards to get this first down deep in our own territory. Spears is your quarterback. Takes the snap, looks to throw, still looking to throw, still looking to throw. He's going deep. Going deep.
Got him.
And clear out pass interference. Clear out pass interference. Good pass right there intended for number 15, Dedrick Coleman. He was bumped, knocked to the ground, or else he would have caught that.
Yeah, the ball was a little bit short. And of course, on those plays, you see that's really prevalent today. It's kind of a back shoulder fade, but this was in the middle of the field. But he made an adjustment, saw the ball was underthrown, and came back to it. And the defender got in his way and knocked him down.
Should be a 15-yard penalty from the original spot, which should take us up to the 40-yard line. They are marking it off. Osceola will have an automatic first down.
And you could see it there. Dedrick had some room. He was behind the defender. Johnny gives it all he's got. Johnny Spears makes a good, as much of a throw as he could at that point. He's just a little underthrown.
Ball set at the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 for Osceola. There is a snap. Going to hand it to Jacobs. Cuts off to the outside. 45-50. 45-40. It's a foot race. He's going to go. He's at the 35-30, 25-20, 10-5. Give him 6. That is 60 yards, folks. 60-yard touchdown run by number 9, Jeremiah Jacobs, and the Seminoles take the lead.
Such a talented kid. You saw there, he's running that outside zone, and once he made that cut and got north and south, he was gone. Blocked up really nice by the Seminole offensive line.
Jeremiah McGowan's going to attempt the extra point for the Seminoles. They're at the snap. The hold is down. Kick is up, and it is good. 8:30 left in the first quarter. Osceola 14. Harrisburg 7.
Well, if you'd have told me we'd have 21 points in this first quarter within 4 minutes of the start of the ball game, and that Harrisburg would have 7 of them, I don't think I'd have believed you. But again, you're in a dogfight. You got to come out here and play.
Bob, let's talk about Bougainville Pest Control. Oscar Gonzalez, Jay, Jacob, everybody up there at Bougainville. We appreciate them so much for their sponsorship over the years. Folks, you got anything that you need right now? Getting cool. We're going to have some mice running around. If you need anything, give Bougainville Pest Control a call there in Osceola. 870-563-6811. McGowan's going to kick for Osceola. Approaches the ball. Squibb kick. It's going to be picked up at the 33-yard line. Cross the 35, cross the 40. It's going to get up to about the 41, 42-yard line. Decent field position for the Harrisburg Hornets.
And you love to see the sportsmanship. I've seen this a couple of times already tonight. Osceola players picking up Harrisburg players picking up Osceola players. It's what the game's about, and that's the way it should be played.
About a while ago, Harrisburg had success on a little trap. Went off to the right. Everybody went with the first running back, and they give it a little trap underneath and caught Osceola off guard.
That's exactly right. And you got to stay in your lanes. You can't. Everybody wants to make a big play, but you've got to complete your assignment.
Got a flag on the play.
It's going to be a false start.
Yes, false start against the Harrisburg Hornets. That'll cost you 5 yards.
It looked like the right tackle on Harrisburg's offensive line jumped a little early.
Ball is going to go back to the 37-yard line. The 1st and 15 for the Hornets.
Osceola's got to be sure not to over-penetrate here. Just play gap-sound football on defense, and you'll be fine.
Tracy takes the snap, gives it to that underneath there, and that's what they scored on a while ago, but you've seen Osceola was waiting on it that time, Bobby. It's going to be a loss back to the 35-yard line, about a 2-yard loss. It's going to bring up 2nd down, 2nd and 17 for Harrisburg.
Harris Manning and Donovan Littleton there. Sumo getting good penetration and shutting that run down.
Max Tracy is the quarterback for the Harrisburg Hornets. He's got Andrew England in the backfield with him. Shotgun formation, 2 wide receivers set. Everything's pretty close to the line of scrimmage. One man's in motion. There's a snap. Ball's on the ground. It's a scramble for it. I think, let's see here. They're still trying to pick it up. I think Osceola's picked it up. I think Osceola's got it. We're just going to wait on the official word here. Everybody's looking. Still waiting on the official word. And nope, they're going to say Harrisburg got it.
Harrisburg got it back, but it sure did look like an Osceola defensive lineman was running with the football there.
I thought so too. I did too.
Maybe he dropped it.
Ball's going to go all the way back to the, 23-yard lines, what you're looking at. 3rd down and long. I'm talking about long.
3rd and next year.
See what the play call is here for the Hornets. They got 2 wide receivers, shotgun formation. Tracy again is your quarterback. for the Harrisburg Hornets. One man's in motion. There comes a snap, and we've got a flag.
Another false start, it looked like.
Umpire threw that one. And it is a false start for the Harrisburg Hornets. It's going to cost them 5 yards. And right now, Harrisburg's digging a hole.
The right side of that line, that's the second time I couldn't tell that time it was the guard or the tackle, but they seem to be having a little bit of problem.
Ball's back now to the 19-yard line of Harrisburg. 2 wide receivers to the near side. Everything else is in tight. There's a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw and throws, and it is intercepted. Intercepted the 30-yard line. They're going to bring him down at about the 26-yard line. That is number 16 for Osceola. That is Johnny Spears, the quarterback, Bobby.
He never even looked at the receiver. He just looked up and threw it. And I'm assuming that's a timing play of some sort. And he was expecting the receiver looked like to be running a slant there, and it just didn't happen.
Gives Osceola great field position at the 27-yard line.
I think Johnny should send him a Christmas card.
Tell him thank you.
Yep.
Short field for Osceola here. 6:58 left in this first quarter. 14-0, Osceola leading. 4 wide receivers set. Spears, here's his quarterback. He takes snap, going to look to throw. Still looking to throw. Still looking to throw. He's going to throw right over the middle of the field. He's got a man. That's Aiden Heyman, and it is a touchdown. 27-yard touchdown pass from Johnny Spears to Aiden Heyman, and the Seminoles extend their lead.
The ball couldn't have been thrown any better. Johnny Spears just dropped it right in on Aiden Heyman, right over his shoulder. Aiden looks it in and takes it in for a touchdown. No pressure whatsoever. Johnny was able to just stand back there and survey the field. You got to give that offensive line props.
Jeremiah McGowan's going to attempt the extra point for Osceola. There is a snap. The hold is down. The kick is up, and it is no good this time. 6:54 left in this first quarter. Osceola 20, Harrisburg 7, Bobby. And Bobby, let's talk a little bit about Sierra Estelle. If you know anything about Miss Estelle, she is an author. She wrote a book called Connecting Tay's Puzzle Pieces. And Bobby, if you know anything about Tay, he played basketball last year. He's got autism. What a kid. What a dream. What a story. And I would encourage everyone, if you hadn't picked up this book, Connecting Tay's Puzzle Pieces, it's a great book. She's going to have a signing coming up. It's just great stuff about her son, and Tavion Cotton.
You know, it's a beautiful thing, Michael. Everybody looks at autism and they think, oh, that poor child, or we wish it was it. But I'm telling you that the beauty of those children is amazing.
No doubt.
The talents they display and the things that they overcome, and they're always smiling. It's just a beautiful deal.
End over end kicks, and we picked up at the 15, cross the 20, 25, looking for a hole, hit it to 30, and not much room there after that. I think they'll give him maybe the 30-yard line, or close to it. It'll be 1st and 10 for Harrisburg.
Looks like Osceola's settling in a little bit now. They had a couple of little hiccups there. Looks like they woke up and they're here to play football now.
Ball is sitting at the 29-yard line of Harrisburg, 1st and 10. Seminoles leading this game right now 20-7 here in this first quarter. Bobby, is it me, or does it feel like the first quarter's taking forever?
First quarter's lasted for a very long time, and you've had stoppages. There's been so much scoring, you haven't seen any long sustained drives, and it's like it's taken forever.
Harrisburg's going to take a timeout. This is where I usually would say, Bobby, let's take a timeout with them. But with our problems here, we're going to go to the OHS class of 1979. And let me tell you, I tell Miss McClendon and them all the time that the best class to ever come out of Osceola High School is the class of 1994. That's my class.
That's you.
But I will tell you right now, that OHS class of 1979 is the real deal, Bobby. And they sponsor everything. They're involved. They put together one heck of a festivities for homecoming. The McClendon family and all the members of the class of 1979, they lead by example.
I'll tell you right now, that class has stayed together and stuck together for a very, very long time. And you're right, they're proud of Osceola. They're proud of their heritage. And they stand up for the Seminoles.
I promise you. I promise you. Great people. Thank you so much for your sponsorship. Harrisburg's back out on the field here. Be first down and 10 again from the 29-yard line. Number 4, Tracy is your quarterback. Got one running back behind him. One man's in motion. They're going to take the snap, hand it to the running back. He's hit right at the line of scrimmage. They'll give him the 30, maybe the 31. 2-yard gain, be 2nd and 8.
Jeremiah Jacobs in there pretty quick from his linebacking position, making a hit and getting him on the ground.
Ball's going to be sitting right at the 31-yard line. Be 2nd down, 2nd and 8 for the Hornets. One wide receiver to the near side. Looking at the sideline for the play. Shotgun formation. And now we've got a flag on the play. And it comes from the side, Judge. It came from both of them. The one on the top.
It's going to be an offsides on Osceola.
That's what I'm thinking, too. Maybe somebody lined up off sides.
Yep,
it is offsides against Osceola. Be a 5-yard penalty. They'll replay 2nd down. So it was 2nd and 8. Now it's going to be just 2nd, very manageable, Bobby, probably with 3 yards to go.
Looked like they tagged Jerry and Long there. He just lined up all sides.
Ball sitting at the 36-yard line. Hands it to the running back. He's got positive yards up to at the 38-yard line, almost the 39. It's going to bring up a 3rd down, 3rd and 1 for Harrisburg.
Man, I got to tell you, Dedrick Coleman came downhill there, and he came with bad intention. He had some vicious intent. Nice tackle by Coleman.
They're going to look at it. They're going to say this is close, and it's, they can look at it, but it wasn't that close to me.
he's a good yard short.
Yeah, I think they just want to make sure. 3rd and 1 for Harrisburg. Ball sitting at the 38. They need the 39. Everything's in tight this time. Gives it to the running back. He's going to bounce to the outside. He's going to be close. If they give him the 39, it's going to be a 1st down, and I think it is.
Yeah,
referee on this near side pointing, so they needed one and got one.
Yeah, they're going to move the chains there. It's still good defense by the Seminoles. I mean, you're only giving up a yard. You know, that penalty, we go back to penalties, Michael, and that's focus. We talk about focus and not letting this ball game get away from you. Those penalties cost you, and that it shows right there.
40-yard line. That's where the ball knows the football's touching. One man's in motion. They're going to snap the football. I think we've got a false start. I'll wait for the white hat to tell me because I hate to speculate.
Yeah, it looked like the right side of that offensive line again.
The umpire come in and told him it was false start. The white hat, I don't know if he's trying to talk him out of it or did you make sure he saw something or.
Well, I'm going to tell you, if I'm number 67 for Harrisburg, and I need to look. See, if I'm David Woods for Harrisburg, I'm taking that pink shirt off at halftime. Oh, they're going to call the. Yeah, they're going to call the. Somebody's yelling.
Somebody's yelling the cadence.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what, that makes David Woods happy.
Yeah, but
that makes him happy.
I'm telling you, the umpire had a false start, and here comes the referee in.
Yeah.
I guess he heard something. Oh, that's tough. I'm Coach Hook. Yeah. I'm just living. 45-yard line, 2nd down and 5 for Harrisburg. There's a snap. Hands it to the running back. He's getting to the outside. He's got positive yards across the 50. All the way down to about the 46-yard line. That'd be another 1st down for Harrisburg.
Man, that was a real good run there by Andrew England. And it's good edge blocking by that Hornet offensive line. They set the edge there and gave England the room to get around to get another 1st down.
1st and 10 for Harrisburg. Again, the ball sitting at Osceola's 46-yard line. Everything in tight here. Quarterback takes a snap, hands it to that running back. He's hit it. I don't see him going anywhere. They're going to give him the 45. I don't think he made the 45, but they give him the 45. That's a 1-yard gain, 2nd down and 9.
Jeremiah Jacobs and Kevis Love there on the tackle. And I'm giving David Woods a hard time about his shirt, but we know that it's breast cancer awareness month, and he's there supporting cancer survivors.
Yes, no doubt.
And I don't mean anything negative at all about that.
No doubt. What you were saying is he brings attention to himself.
He is.
There's a snap, hands it to the speed sweep guy, trying to get outside. He's right across the 45 to the 44-yard line. They're going to give him one more yard. It's going to bring up third down, 3rd and 8 for the Hornets.
And that's just good pursuit by Poole there. He comes all the way across the field, stays in pursuit, doesn't give up on the play, and makes a good tackle from behind there.
You know, that's Javen Thompson, but we talked about him. They like everything to go through him. He's 6'2", 190. He's a sophomore. Does a little bit of everything for Harrisburg.
He does.
3rd down and 8, big down right here. I'm sure it's going to be 4-down territory, but still, it's a big down right here for Osceola Seminoles on defense.
You like to come up with a good stop here.
Shotgun formation. There's a snap. Going to fake it. There's that inside trap again. He's going to get positive yards up to about the 39-yard line. Good job of recovering for Osceola, but it's going to bring up 4th down, 4th and about 6 yards.
And what Harrisburg is doing there is playing with the defense's eyes. You know, they're bringing the jet sweep action across the formation, and then they're snapping it at just that right time to make the fake, and they're either going to give it on the end around or they're going to give it on that inside trap.
4th down. 4th and 6 for Harrisburg. Quarterback's in his shotgun. There's a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw, still looking to throw, tries to throw the slant, and it is incomplete. Intended for number 1. That's Thompson. It was just through behind him that time, and the Seminoles will take over on downs.
It was there. If the pass is on target, it's going to be a 1st down. Good route. That's good. Really a well-designed play. It's a nice design on the play there. It's almost a little bit of a rub route, but it just passes just offline behind the receiver. Max Tracy just doesn't get it in front of him.
Also, we'll have the ball 1st and 10 on the 42-yard line. Real good field position. Spears is your quarterback. Jeremiah Jacobs running back. 4 wide receivers set this time for you Seminoles. There is a snap. Looking to throw. Still looking to throw, and he's going deep. He got a man wide open. Oh, my goodness. Going to fall incomplete, but Bobby, I ain't going to say it because I could have dropped it too, but he was wide open.
I'll tell you this. You know, Dedrick Coleman's out there playing hard. He's giving it everything he's got. And he's having to go off the field and look at Coach Hooks right now. But man, if you feel for the kid because he's out there playing as hard as he can.
Jeremiah Jacobs takes a snap across the 45. He's going to be tripped up at the 49-yard line. It's going to be a 3rd down, 3rd and about 3 is what you're looking at.
I'll tell you, man, going back to that last play, boy, poor old Dedrick's going to hear about that one.
There's a snap. Going to hand it to Jacobs again. Bounces to the outside across the 50, 45, 40. Ooh. And he's going to run over a man. Gets all the way down to about the 37-yard line. That's going to be a 1st and 10 for Osceola. What a run by Jeremiah Jacobs.
Yeah, Remington Rapert's going to remember that one. He's going to remember it going forward. Jeremiah's just a load. He's so strong. He's quick. And he runs with such power, and he runs at a low center of gravity. It's hard to handle.
Ball sent it to 36-yard line. He throws it complete to A.J. Brown. He's across the 30. Going to go down close to the 26-yard line. That'll be close to a 1st down. We'll just have to watch for the mark.
I tell you, that was good blocking on the outside by those receivers.
They're going to mark him at the 27, so it's going to be 2nd and 1, Bobby. 27-yard line.
Boy, Osceola's offense has really settled in nice.
Spears brings the man in motion. They're going to hand it to Aiden Heyman on the speed sweep. Cuts it up at the 25. He's at the 20, 15, 10 outside. He's going to go across the goal line for a touchdown, 27-yard touchdown run by number 10, Aiden Heyman.
Boy, Aiden Heyman needs to send Quinn Tyree a Christmas card. He needs to buy him something for Valentine's Day because that block sprung him. A real nice block by Tyree on the outside. Good run by Aiden Heyman there. You see that speed.
Jeremiah McGowan's going to attempt the extra point. There is a snap. The hold is down. The kick is up, and this time it is good. 1:14 left in the first quarter. Osceola 27, Harrisburg 7. Bobby, let's talk about Delta Brew Coffee Company. They are right there on West Kaiser. They got all kind of stuff. I visit there 5 days a week, sometimes 6 days a week. It's what I get in trouble for all the time. My wife Melissa, she says $6.33 times 5 is adding up.
She said you go get you some Sanka and decaf air at the house.
Well, hey, she makes hers before she leaves. But I don't know. It's just something about that Delta Brew coffee, Bob.
Yeah, that's a good group there. You know, the Gonzalez's have that. You know, they're Osceola business, and you don't hear anything but good things about Delta Brew. The staff there is very kind and attentive. And it's just it's a clean establishment, and man, people love that coffee.
No doubt, it's amazing how much. But we go to Disney World, and before we can even ride around, we got to get Starbucks. It's just unbelievable. Little short kick this time, taking it to 32-yard line. He bobbles it, trying to find room. Here he comes to the near side with the possibility. He's crossed the 40, 45, crossed the 50. Finally going to be taken down at the 48-yard line. That's a good return right there for the Harrisburg Hornets.
Good return. Grayson Harkey there, sophomore. You know, he's just now starting his senior high career, and he's telling all those seniors, did you see that? You see what I got?
That's exactly right.
It's a good run back there by Grayson Harkey.
Into Osceola territory. Good field position for the Harrisburg Hornets at the 48-yard line. Shotgun formation. Max Tracy is the quarterback for the Hornets. He takes the snap, hands it to that running back underneath, trying to find a hole. He's going to have positive yards up to about the 47-yard line. It's going to be a 1-yard gain. It's going to bring up second down and 9.
And you see that, see that Harrisburg still wants to establish a run. They want to get out here and run these inside and outside zone plays to try and get something going for them. Hayden Anderson, the running back there, running hard. It's just Osceola's playing a little bit better defense. It's stretching it out and not giving them the edge.
Second down and 9 for Harrisburg. Tracy takes a snap, hands it to that running back one more time. He's hit right at the line of scrimmage, and they're going to give him positive yards. They're going to give him the 45. The line judge on this side gives him the 45. But, Bobby, I'm telling you, he didn't make the 45.
No, he didn't make the 45.
That's very generous. That's very generous. You talk about Christmas cards. There needs to be the Christmas card.
Yeah, that's a good play there by Sumo Littleton. I mean, he's in there, and Jarian Long coming across. Good play there.
3rd and 7 for the Hornets. There's a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw. He's got a man wide open. Wide open, and he's going to score. Wow. That is a 45-yard touchdown catch from number
Henley.
4, Max Tracy, to number 6, Evan Henley.
And they just lulled them to sleep there, Michael. They kept running the football, and you saw the defensive backs creeping up, and Henley just runs down the seam and gets behind them.
Yeah, you can see it. They had their eyes in the backfield.
Yep.
And they let the tight end run right by them. Extra point coming for Harrisburg. Kick is up, and it is good.
I want to tell you, that left-footed kicker can kick.
Oh, he sure can. Sure can. So, Bobby, with 17 seconds left here in his first quarter, 27-14, Osceola leading Harrisburg. And, Bobby, let's talk about Finter Physical Therapy. Hey, you know, them are great people right there, Bobby. There's a lot of people that have surgeries and things like that has to have physical therapy, and Finter Physical Therapy is just some great people that can do that there in Osceola, Arkansas. They've got locations all over, but their nearest one is right here in Osceola on West Kaiser.
And that's a big thing nowadays. You get yourself out here and get injured, and you need a place to go get those injuries worked out and get yourself back healthy. And Callie and her crew, they do a real good job.
Osceola's going to attempt be lined up to return this. Aiden Haynes deep. Also is number 2, Zay Buchanan.
You know, I just realized that left-footed kicker is Max Tracy, the quarterback.
Yep, does a little bit of everything. See where he's lined up here. Let's see where he kicks it to. Line drive kick's going to be taken at about the 16-yard line, across the 20. That's Buchanan across the 25, looking for a spot. And he gets across the 30, across the 35, across the 40. Flag on the play, and we're going to be finally taken down at about the 43-yard line. And like I said, there's a flag way back at the 35.
They're going to get Aiden Heyman. I don't know if they're going to call him for a block in the back or a hold. He kind of did a little bit of both.
See what the call is here. Good return right there from Zayden Buchanan, but it's going to be for not.
Oh.
Going to be a blindside block, which is a personal foul. That cost us 15 yards from the 35, so it should go back to the 25. I'm sorry, the 25 should go back close to the 10-yard line.
It didn't. I don't know. When I watched it in real time, it didn't really look like a blindside block to me. It's more of a, maybe more of a block in the back. But I guess you could call it either way. So
deep in Osceola's territory, 17-yard line. What you'd like to see right here is Osceola run a good long drive with no mistakes. Need some time to come off this clock. We're still in the first quarter. Spears takes a snap, hands it to the underneath receiver, across the 25, the 20, across the 25. He's going to go out of bounds at about the 26-yard line, and that is number 22, Bobby. That's Marky Poole.
That's a good run there by Poole. He's a load there. He's a large young man coming from that receiver spot and getting ahead of steam going across the field like that.
Bobby, that's the end of the first quarter. And with the score, Osceola 27, Harrisburg 14. Bobby, let's talk about Free for Real Bail Bonds Company. That's Mr. Mayberry there in Blytheville, Arkansas. Mr. Mayberry worked at Osceola schools for a number of years. Bobby was a city councilman in Blytheville. Love Mr. Mayberry. And folks, if you need a bail bondsman, give Free for Real Bail Bonds Company a shot.
I keep asking, if he's going to give me a cut because I drum up a lot of business for him. So I'm not understanding that. I don't ever see any of that,
Oh, golly. Well, I'm gonna tell you, Mr. Mayberry he sponsors a little bit of everything.
He's very supportive of the community.
And not just Osceola, he does it in Blytheville and Gosnell, and I think when we were up there for the Gosnell game, Mr. Mayberry was doing the PA at Gosnell.
He does that. He does, and he's very involved in the community and gets involved in all the sports and just has always been supportive and stood behind the programs for the youth here in Mississippi County.
We thank Free for Real Bail Bonds Company for their sponsorship. And folks, again, the reason why we're talking is because we've got a technical problem with our software, and it is not recognizing any of our ads. It'll recognize the full ad where we can run them all, and we'll do that at halftime. So we're just going to talk about them until we figure out why we can't see it. Ball set at the 26-yard line. There's Jeremiah Jacobs. Not a lot this time. They may give him the 30. It's going to be close. We'll see what it is. They're not going to give him very much at all.
It's about 2 yards there. And
yep.
Jeremiah was met right at the line of scrimmage. And I'm looking around. We may have a couple of changes on the offensive line there. I'm sure Coach Hooks is wanting to get some players some playing time. But
shotgun formation. There is a snap. Quarterback's going to throw. Throws it to Jeremiah Jacob. Bounces it to the outside. He's across the 30. Close to the 34-yard line. It's going to bring up third down, and about 2 is what you're looking at.
I tell you, if you're an Osceola Seminole fan, and I know if Coach Hooks feels this way, you got to be impressed with Johnny Spears. He's came out and he's executed the offense. He's putting the ball where he needs to. That's one of the concerns there when you're starting a young quarterback. How is he gonna perform in the pass game? Can he be on target? Can he be on time? And so far, for the most part, Johnny's done that in this football game.
34-yard line for Osceola. That quarterback's going to get up behind. He's going to run, trying to get across the 35. He's going to get close to the 36-yard line. And let's see the spot down here.
say they're going to give him the 36. Or close to it.
We don't know.
There it is.
It's got to be close, I'm telling you.
They're going to measure that.
First measurement I've seen all year, Bob.
Yeah, they've kind of done away with the measurements. It slows the football game down. They've been eyeballing it pretty much, but this one's probably going to be that close.
Most of them just use the eyeball test. But it looks good to me.
Yep.
We'll see what we got here.
You know, my mother used to say that no referee could see. I don't think she ever met one she liked.
Well, they do a lot of work that a lot of people won't do, so I try to give them as much credit as I can until I can't.
First down.
Yes, sir. I told you they had the first down. If they just listen to us, Bobby, we'll help them out.
You know, what we need is an earpiece for the referee so
Right.
we can just tell him what to do.
That's right.
Look.
That's right. You know, we're honest.
We are, and we're in an elevated position here.
That's right.
We can see things they can't see.
That's right. So they just need to
Yeah.
push the button. We can be instant replay or whatever they want to call us.
We could do all of that. Yeah. Absolutely.
Ball's in at the 36-yard line of Osceola. Be 1st and 10 for the Seminoles. No Tyler Bell tonight, folks. Tyler has got that ankle problem, and this is the perfect opportunity for him to get that worked out.
That's the first bad throw we've seen from Spears right there. He's trying to get Jeremiah Jacobs out in the flat.
Incomplete pass. It's going to be 2nd down and 10. We also have not seen number 6, M.J. Washington. And Bobby, understanding that MJ's sick, he's under the weather, and they're going to hold him out also tonight. And so that's two huge playmakers for your Seminoles. And also we've got another one that's out also, and that's Demarius Hackett. Takes the snap, hands it to Jeremiah. He's across there's a foot race right there, folks. Look out! Look out! Look out, Newport! Here comes Jeremiah Jacobs all the way down the highway there. That is a touchdown for the Osceola Seminoles.
I guarantee you Newport is still seeing number 9, 186 yards, and there he goes again. And he's rolling up yards in this football game as well. Jeremiah's just such a solid athlete.
54-yard touchdown run from Jeremiah Jacobs. And Bobby, he was running towards Newport. If he just keep on going, he'd run right through Waldenburg and be on Newport's campus.
I don't think Jeremiah's welcome in Newport.
Not after last week.
No, I don't think he can go there.
Kick is up, and it is good. So, Bobby, with 10:09 left here in the second quarter, Osceola 34, Harrisburg 14. Bobby, let's talk about Gary's Pizza. Gary and Billy
let's
and
talk
Hugo.
about that.
Boy, you talking about some pizza, some good pizza. They've got some good pizza. Located in the old Pizza Hut building down there. They've been in business for a number of years. Gary's been doing pizza all the way back to the days of Ken's Pizza. And a lot of people on the live stream will probably say, what you talking about? But there's a lot of people that knows what Ken's Pizza was.
Yeah, you know, Gary was a manager at Ken's Pizza just about in high school. We were young folks, and we went in there and ate before it was Mazzio's. And there's been a lot of pizza eaten in that building, I promise you. And Gary's cooked a lot of pizzas I've ate. Pizza's probably my favorite food, and I visit them quite often.
Make sure you go by and see Gary and Billy Ann Hugo at Gary's Pizza. Harrisburg's going to have the ball. They're going to get across the 30 up to the 31-yard line. Good return right there, Bobby. That is their big wide receiver, number 1. That's Javen Thompson.
Yep, good return there and a good tackle by Dedrick Poole. You know, we were talking about Gary's Pizza, and I'm going to try to aggravate Billy Ann, but I went over there the other night and got me some cinnamon sticks and ordered me an extra icing, and I didn't get it. And I'm gonna go see Gary and get my extra icing.
Well, I know Gary. He'll tell you to fill out a comment card, and he'll get right with you.
That's right. He'll get right back to me.
Running back's got it. He's got positive yards across the 35, across the 36, 37-yard line. That's a good run right there from number 24. That's Andrew England.
An excellent run there. They blocked that one up well. They set the edge. It's hard to be when you're in a ball game like this. It's hard to be motivated, but the Seminoles have got to find some motivation.
Second down and 4 for the Harrisburg Hornets. Ball sitting at the 38-yard line of Harrisburg. Takes a snap, hands it to that running back. Here he comes to the near side and make it cut up inside. Excellent job by the Seminole defense. They're going to be a loss back to the 36-yard line. It's going to be third down, third and about 6.
Good defense there. Sumo Littleton getting in there and getting a good deal of penetration on that offensive line, getting in the backfield and making a nice tackle.
Great job, Bobby, right there. True definition of the defensive end. He would not let him outside. He had to cut it up, and there was the pursuit. Great job.
And Sumo's always been an athlete and just a better kid. And
yes,
he's playing the position as he knows how and as he's been taught. He's just solid athlete and great play there.
36-yard line for the Hornets. There's a snap. Quarterback's going to look out. He's still looking. He's going to throw, and it is complete at the 40-yard line. They're going to tackle him right away. Going to be short of the first down. It's going to bring up a 4th down, 4th and 2 for Harrisburg.
The good tackle there by Kamaje Poole. He saw it coming and he ran it down. That's good defense there. Osceola playing a little zone there, so the middle of the field was open.
Big 4th down right here. If the Seminoles can get this stop, it would be huge. 4th and 2. Ball sitting at the 40-yard line. Everything's in tight this time. Let's see what they come up with. Well, I'm going to tell you what they come up with. They come up with drawing Osceola off sides, and Bobby, you just praised him. Now you got to talk about it.
Now I got to say bad things about Sumo. Hey, you're there. You're trying to get off the ball. You're trying to get some penetration. Sumo wants to make a big play there, and he just jumps. They talked him into it. And everybody makes mistakes.
You see what happened, right?
Yep.
Comes right out of the ball game. And who was the first one to meet him on that sideline?
Coach Robert Hooks.
Robert Hooks. Ball sitting at the 45-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Harrisburg Hornets. Shotgun formation. Again, everything's in tight right now. Tracy takes a snap, hands it to the running back, trying to find a hole. He's got positive yards. Cross the 45 to about the 47-yard line. Gain of 2 yards, be 2nd and 8 for Harrisburg.
I saw Jeremiah Jacobs in there, Harris Manning in there. Looked like maybe Zayden Buchanan was in there. It just a host of Seminoles there. I remember coming off the field when I'd messed up and Coach Leroy Gathan have his arms crossed and be biting his bottom lip. Mm-hmm. You just always wondered what was going to happen.
Yeah, but that wasn't as bad as up in about the middle of that stands where your mama standing there.
No, she let me hear about it all the time.
46-yard line, 2nd and 9 for the Hornets. They're going to hand it on the speed sweep around. Hey, he's got good positive yards, cross to 50. He's going to be close to 45, close to the first down. They mark the 45. He's going to have the first down.
You got a little. Looks like Zayden Buchanan's down over here. Looks not sure what happened to him, but he looks like he's in a little bit of pain. But I tell you, Harrisburg has found something there on that outside zone, that counter action that they're running. Other teams, especially Rivercrest, are going to look at this game film and they're going to see that. Osceola's going to have to find a way to clean that up on the left side of that defensive line and get the edge set.
They're going to mark them short, just about the nose of the football short of the first down. So it'll be third and 1 when we start play back here. They're going to take a look at the Seminole that is down over there, and hopefully he's going to be fine. They're going to stand him up. Let's see here. He's going to hobble off, but he hobbles off and falls down. They just want to get him off the field, it looks like.
Well, maybe a little bit of a cramp issue there, it looks like.
That's right. Everything looks to hope this young man's going to be fine.
Yeah. Zayden Buchanan's big. He's big on special teams. He's big on defense. You don't want to lose another one.
3rd and 1, ball sitting at the 46-yard line. They just need to get to the 45. They're close to it right now. 3rd and 1. Shotgun formation. And there's a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw, going for the home run, and I think he caught it, Bobby. good.
I think he caught it on the rebound.
Golly.
Yeah, I got to tell you.
Evan Henley, that ball should have been picked.
Yeah, Dedrick Coleman got up there and got his hands on it and tried to knock it down, and it just fell into Henley's arms. Sometimes the football guys smile down on you.
I agree. Ball's going to be sitting at between the 32 and the 33-yard line. Quarterback takes the snap, gives it to the running back, got positive yards, crossed the 35, tossed the 30 down to the 25-yard line. See where the mark's going to be at. They're going to mark him just short of the 25 at the 26-yard line. It's going to bring up second down, Bobby.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you, the Seminoles are going to have to clean it up on that outside zone that Harrisburg's running. They found something there where they can find positive yards.
Second down, long threes, what you're looking at for Harrisburg. There's a snap, gives it to the running back again. He's going to get to the 25, I know that. That's going to be it. It's going to bring up a 1-yard gain. Big third down and about 2 is what you're looking at.
It's the inside counter there, just Andrew England on the counter step and coming back across. Osceola played that one a little better than they've played them in just the recent past of this football game.
Ball set at the 25-yard line. Need the about the 27, maybe 27 and a half. So we'll call it 3, but it's going to be a long 2, short 3. Shotgun formation. Well, man's in motion. There's the snap. They're going to hand it to that big wide receiver. He's trying to find room, trying to get to the outside. Nowhere to go. Good tackle out there. And they're going to say he got right back, maybe close to the line of scrimmage. No, they're going to get losing a yard, Bobby.
Yeah, Dedrick Coleman played that just about as well as it could be played. The rest of the defensive front and linebackers stretched it out. Just keep stringing that thing out toward the sideline. Coleman comes up and makes a stop. It's going to be another 4th down for Harrisburg.
Be 4th down. Long threes, what it's going to be. And what do we do? What do we do, Bobby? We jump off
they're going to call it, but
Harris Manning, 51.
Well, I don't know if he got in the neutral zone, but maybe I'm sure the official said he did. So you just can't keep giving them opportunities here. You're there to get off the field, and it's just too many penalties for Osceola. They got to focus.
It just shows that your focus is a little off. That's what it shows.
Yeah, you're not focused right now, and you're looking at the scoreboard instead of looking at the player in front of you.
1st and 10 for Harrisburg. Ball sitting just shy of the 20-yard line. We'll call it the 20-yard line. One wide receiver to the near side. He's going to come in motion. There's a snap. Going to hand to that running back. He's hit right at the line of scrimmage. And they're going to give him back to the original line of scrimmage to be 2nd and 10 for Harrisburg.
Well, I tell you, Jeremiah Jacobs came in there with some bad intentions and laid a lick on the running back, Andrew England. But you see it again there, the jet sweep action going across the formation, and then you're handing the ball underneath to the running back, running kind of off guard. It's almost a counter action. They've had some success with it so far.
2nd down and 10 for the Harrisburg Hornets. Once again, everything's in tight this time. There's a snap. Gives it to the running back. He's trying to find positive yards. He's got positive yards this time. He's across the 15. We've got a flag on the play. We'll just have to see where they mark it. And, again, there is a flag on the play.
Yeah, there was some tugging on the jersey. I hope we didn't get into a face mask, but that flag's kind of in an area you might think it was holding. But Osceola's got to quit going for the football and tackle. There was a lot of pulling on the jersey and trying to get to the football instead of making a tackle.
It's going to be against us. I can tell by the way the referee's looking. Personal foul.
Face mask. That's what I thought.
That's going to be probably half the distance to the goal. That's going to give Harrisburg a 1st down.
You're in there trying to get your hands on the football instead of tackling. The first man there has got to make the tackle. The second man coming in, if he wants to try and strip the football, they can do that. But the priority there is let's get the running back on the ground.
1st and goal for Harrisburg. Ball's marked at the 8-yard line. 2:48 left in this second quarter. It is 34-14 with Harrisburg knocking on the door. There's the snap. Gives it to that running back. He's going to get positive yards to about the 5-yard line. I think that's where they're going to mark it at. It's hard to see, folks. We're way down here in this far end press box. They're going to give him across the 5, close to the 4-yard line. So it's going to bring up second and goal from the 4.
And they continue to run that counter action. It's just a little inside zone with a counter action, and they continue to have success. You know, I know what Coach Hooks is thinking right here. Man, let's get a stop. It'd go a long way to propping our defense up and making us feel better about this game. Just get a stop.
Gives it to that running back. He's trying to get to the outside, but nowhere to go that time. There is a loss back close to the 10-yard line. Be third and goal from the 10-yard line. Good job there by Jeremiah Jacobs.
I think Jeremiah said, I've seen this before, and I'm tired of it. So there's an excellent one-on-one tackle there by Jeremiah. He just shoots the gap and gets to the running back before he can get to the edge.
Third down and goal from the 10-yard line. Shotgun formation for the Hornets. Tried to draw Osceola offside. That time it did not work. And I think Harrisburg's going to take a timeout. So they're going to take a quick timeout. I believe that's their third and final timeout. Bobby, we'll talk about Harshman Reynolds. Ed Harshman. And Harshman Reynolds do a lot of rental business up there. They do mini storages. Folks, you're looking for a rental house, Ed Harshman and Harshman Reynolds is your place to be.
I tell you, Ed Harshman's been in the rental business and in the real estate business in Osceola for a very long time. And he's a big supporter of Seminole athletics and a big supporter of the community and the city of Osceola. Ed's just a good gentleman, and if you need a place to lay your head, go see Ed.
No doubt about it.
And now he's going to use that.
That's what I was just going to say.
Yeah.
You don't have it copyrighted. So.
I don't have a copyright. Yeah.
Bad. Bobby, what about State Representative Joey Carr?
Joey Carr out of Armorel, just a good guy as an educator. He's been in lifelong resident in Mississippi County, and we are just proud to have him in Little Rock, just representing Mississippi County, Arkansas.
Vote Joey Carr for State Representative. And Bobby, we're right here on election time. It ain't too far now. Third down. Third goal from the 10-yard line. Harrisburg's got the football. One wide receiver to the near side. Let's see if they try to throw it up to number 1 down here. He's isolated. One man's in motion. Quarterback takes a snap. He looks to throw. Still looking to throw. Rolling to his right. He's going to throw it into the corner. And it is
knocked down.
Incomplete. Good job there by the defense. That'll bring up fourth and goal from the 10-yard line.
And Johnny Spears there on the coverage, getting double duty, playing quarterback and cornerback tonight. It's good defense there.
It's a big down right here for Osceola. Be good to not let them in the end zone, Bobby.
Yeah, you could really demoralize the Hornets right here if you can keep them out of the end zone.
Ball sitting at the 10-yard line, fourth and goal for the Hornets. Quarterback's in his shotgun. Looks to the sideline. They're going to change the play. And I think Harrisburg's going to, now they're going to take another timeout. So they must have had another one. That's my mistake there, Bobby.
Yeah, you want to get this right. You're Coach Thompson. You want to get points right here. It's big that, you've got about a minute left in the half, and if you can put 6 more on the board right here, you feel a lot better about your chances in the football game than if you don't get in.
Bobby, let's talk about Living Word Cathedral there in Osceola. They're right on the corner of Sims and Elm, I think that's what it is. Mm-hmm. That's Archie Thomas is the pastor of that church, and they do a lot of community work. I know they have a food pantry and things like that, but they are big-time supporters of Osceola Seminole football.
Yeah, they've got a real nice place there at Sims and Elm, and Pastor Thomas is always involved in the community. He's out speaking to children and trying to be involved and be a positive force in the city of Osceola.
We thank Living Word Cathedral for the sponsorship and supporting the youth. Fourth down, 4th and 10.
We're going to kick.
Yeah, we're going to kick the field goal. So it's going to be a 16-yard. Well, no, it's going to be a 26-yard try. 26-yard try for Max Tracy. Ball's going to be marked right at the 16 is where he's going to kick it from. Yeah, the 10 in the end zone. That's 26 yards. Let's see what happens here.
You got to watch the fake here.
There is the snap. It rolls down there. He's going to put it up, and let's see. It's good.
Wow.
26-yard field goal by number 4, Max Tracy. And with 1:10 left in the second quarter, Osceola 34, Harrisburg 17.
And you see what Coach Thompson's doing there. He's saying, hey, guys, we get the football in the second half. Let's go ahead and put points on the board. Let's make this game a little bit closer than it was. And, you know, you get your football team there believing. They're starting to believe, hey, we can play with these Seminoles, and we can go out here and make noise in this football game.
Let's talk about the Osceola School District. Bobby cannot say enough about the Osceola School District and what they've done for us to allow us to do these live stream games all these years as the official live stream of the Osceola School District. Mr. Webster's our superintendent. He does an excellent job, and they're working hard to educate the kids of the Osceola School District, and I'm really impressed by what's going on right now with the Osceola School District.
You know, they've always been supportive of us and the product we put out. You can't thank them enough for giving us the opportunity. They certainly could have looked at us and said, no, guys, we're not going to do this, or we're going to have, we'll pick our own people or whatever, but they've always been supportive of our broadcast and our efforts, and you can't thank them enough for letting us do these things.
Appreciate the Osceola School District for your sponsorship. Max Tracy's going to kick for Harrisburg. He's going to kick a line drive kick. It's going to go out of bounds, and Osceola will have the ball if they want to take it at the 35-yard line.
I tell you, Max Tracy may have a future there in kicking.
Yeah, I agree. Does a good job.
He does a really good job.
It kicks left, but throws right.
You know, and I'm glad you brought that up, because I have a cousin that does the same thing, and I've always told him there was something wrong with him for that, but now I've seen it twice. So, and I'm not going to say that about Max Tracy, because he's a solid athlete and you can see him going. But my cousin, there's something wrong with him.
Only you can talk about it. I can't.
So there's something wrong with him.
I'm going to let it go on that. 35-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Seminoles. They got 1 minute and 10 seconds to try to get this ball down here and put it in the end zone.
And you got to think that Coach Hooks wants to work on a 2-minute offense right here and see if they can push it down and score.
Takes the snap. Throw is complete to A.J. Brown. He's across the 40-yard line. And let's see, they're going to mark him out at the 41-yard line. So that's about a 6-yard gain, 2nd and 4 for Osceola.
And like I say, these are opportunities to work on game situations that are going to come up later in the year, especially in playoff scenarios. And so Coach Hooks wants this team to execute well with this limited amount of time in the half.
Shotgun formation again. 4 wide receivers set. Spears is going to be your quarterback. He takes the snap. He's going to throw it out to Jeremiah Jacobs. And he's across the 40, across the 45, close to the 50-yard line. But that's going to be just short of the 50, but it'll be a first down for your Seminoles.
Yeah, that's Roosevelt Banks there. You tried to give Jeremiah credit for Roosevelt. Roosevelt was hard to bring down.
It sure is.
Yep.
I apologize about that, Roosevelt. Oh, now I owe Roosevelt a cheeseburger.
Yep, now you're going to have to talk to him nice.
Spears takes a snap, rolls to his left, still looking, but try to get to A.J. Brown and just threw it a little bit too high.
Just a little high, but a nice ball. Good roll there by Johnny, and he just elevated it a little bit too much.
Big 2nd down, 2nd and 10 for Osceola at their own 49-yard line.
You got 41 seconds here. You got plenty of time.
Well, they're going to mark it. Bobby, look at the sticks. The sticks is the 49. The ball's sitting at the 48.
There we go. He fixed it. Yeah, he fixed it.
Okay, just want to make sure. Spears takes the snap. He's going to roll to his left. Still looking. He's got he's going to throw it over the top. Aiden Heyman was there, but it's just too far.
Yeah, Johnny lost that ball up. And I'm sure he's thinking, I'm going to let Adrian Heyman run under it, but that ball should have been on the line because he was open. There was a man playing deep, playing center field there, but Adrian was open if he just gets him the football on a rope. Aiden, I'm sorry, not Adrian.
Yeah, we're going to have to.
I got an Adrian that works for me, so I slip sometimes.
Well, he's out of eligibility.
Oh, yeah, he's definitely out of eligibility.
Throws the ball in the flat. AJ is across the 50. And he's going to go down close to the 45-yard line. And it's going to bring up a 4th down, 4th and about 4. I think Osceola's called a timeout. Let's just see here. Yeah, Osceola's called a timeout. So we'll see what they elect to do here, 4th and 4. Bob, let's talk about Rhoda Swift Funeral Home. That's David Tucker out there. He has been a sponsor of the Seminole Nation since day one. Cannot thank David enough for what he does in the community. He's a coach for OPAR. Just does excellent work. We appreciate him and Shelly and everybody out there at Rhoda Swift Funeral Home for your sponsorship.
Yeah, they do great stuff out there. They're just the nicest of people, and Shelly and David are very attentive to the needs of families who are suffering through a really bad time in their lives, and I've always been impressed by the care that they give families who've suffered a loss.
Rhoda Swift Funeral Home, with all our respect. 4th down and 4. Seminoles going to need 4 here. .23 seconds left here in the half. One man's in motion. There's a snap. They're going to hand it to Heyman. Need a block. He's got to get up the field. And he's not going to make it. Not going to make it. He's going to be short. And Harrisburg's going to get the ball, Bobby, with about 18 seconds left.
You know, Harrisburg did a really good job there stringing that play out. You like to see Aiden take that thing and turn it up and just try to force his way across the line. Of course, that's easier said than done. But
Harrisburg, decent field position here at the 42-yard line. 43-yard line. See what they elect to do here right before the half.
Let's see if Coach Thompson wants to force the issue and take a shot, or if he's just going to ride this into halftime.
2 wide receivers to the near side, shotgun formation. Max Tracy is the quarterback. He's going to take the snap. He's going to look to throw. Still looking to throw, and he's going deep. And we've got flags everywhere, so that's going to be a pass interference on Osceola, I would assume, even though both of them look like they were hand fighting.
I understand the call, but that the offensive player is hand fighting as much as the defensive player, and I'm not sure that. I don't know that I would have called that. I don't know that the ball was catchable.
Well, Bobby, what's good about it too is they come back to the original line and mark the 15 off. It's not like an NFL rule where they mark it at the spot,
Right.
So that's good, but.
And you can't get the time back. I mean, that's one thing. You get the 15 yards, but you can't get the time back. So
13 seconds left here. Harrisburg's got it in Osceola territory at the 43-yard line. You'll probably see a little bit of the same right here. Max Tracy's going to be the quarterback. He's got Braden Brock in the backfield with him. Seven on the play clock. And there's a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw. Still looking to throw. Going to throw, and it's wide open. 35, 30, 25, and it's going to go out of bounds close to the 20-yard line. 5 seconds left.
Osceola playing a deep zone there, and they just come across on the underneath route and drop it off to the wide receiver running across the field. And now Harrisburg's got a chance here. They're going to take a field goal.
Field goal. That's right. Field goal. 29 yards. That's 39. Be a 39-yard field goal attempt for Max Tracy. Osceola's going to take a timeout. They're going to try to make him think about it a little bit.
You don't get to see a high school football coach ice a kicker very often.
Got that right. Bobby, Sandra Brand for City Council. She is current City Councilman that's running for re-election in November. Sandra's a volunteer in the community, does a lot of work. She asked for your vote in November. Sandra Brand for City Council.
I'll tell you one thing that you should never do to Sandra Brand.
What's that?
You ready for this?
I'm ready.
When she puts those Christmas decorations up on the courthouse lawn, don't move them.
You see the wrath?
Not even for the Christmas parade.
That's right. That's right. She worked hard.
She works hard on those decorations.
Also, Tyler Dunnigan for City Council. Bobby, also a City Councilman, is up for re-election. Another volunteer in the community, member of the Municipal League. Tyler does a lot for the City Council, a lot for the city. He's asking for your vote to re-elect him for City Council.
Tyler's a character. If you don't follow him on Facebook, you ought to. One of these days, I fully expect to hear that Carolyn has done something to him.
39-yard field goal attempt for Max Tracy. There's a snap. Hold is down. The kick is up. And it is no good. It's just short. And that's going to be the end of the first half. With your score, Osceola 34, Harrisburg 17. Bobby, it just seemed like this first half was long.
It was. There's a lot of passing going on, a lot of drop passes, and numerous penalties by Osceola that slowed the game down. And I know that being up by 17, it's hard to go in at halftime. But I've got to tell you, I don't think Coach Hooks is going to be extremely happy with his football team, especially in reference to the penalty yards. But if you're Coach Thompson and you go in and you look at your Harrisburg Hornets, you look at your kids and say, hey, guys, you've left it all on the field. I know we came up short right there at the end, but, man, if you're a Harrisburg Hornet, you got to be proud of your football team.
I agree. What we'll do right now, we're going to let all the sponsors get a word in. This is the one thing that does work, folks. We're going to let our sponsors get a word in, and we'll be back with a halftime show here in just a minute.
First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas is the official bank and premier sponsor of the Seminole Nation. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas specializes in all your banking needs, including personal banking, online banking, business banking, savings account, loans, CDs, and IRAs. Go see Bank Operations Manager Taylor Lucius at 1460 West Kaiser in Osceola for all your banking needs. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation and Osceola Seminole Athletics. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas, member FDIC.
Are you thinking about relocating to the Dallas-Fort Worth area in Texas? Do you know someone who wants to relocate? Are you in need of a realtor? If so, contact Anaya Clark for all your real estate needs. You can call or text Anaya at 817-504-2700 or find her on social media at @Anaya.therealtor. Anaya Clark Realtor is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics and the Seminole Nation. The Baker, Matlock, and Chandler families supports all things Seminoles. These families lead by example when it comes to giving back, and it shows with their heart. These families are Seminoles for life. They wish the Osceola Seminoles good luck on the season and will be there cheering you on. The Baker, Matlock, and Chandler families are proud sponsors of Osceola Seminole Athletics and the Seminole Nation.
Bugmobile of Arkansas, located at 408 South Walnut in Osceola, specializes in pest control and termite control for both residential and commercial properties. Owners Oscar and Jade Gonzalez will be happy to come out and give you a free estimate, and you can also contact Bugmobile at 870-563-6811. Bugmobile is a proud sponsor of your Osceola Seminoles and the Seminole Nation.
Sierra Estelle is an author and mother to Antavion Cotton. Sierra wrote a book called Connecting Tay's Puzzle Pieces and tells a story about Tay's first stage of autism. Tay was misunderstood by many, but his mom was ready and willing to face the challenge. This book is the first book of a 4-part series ending with It's Bigger Than Autism. You can buy this book on Amazon, Ingram Spark, and Barnes & Noble. Sierra and Antavion wish the Seminoles good luck on the season. The Osceola High School class of 1979 celebrates the return of Osceola head football coach and athletic director Robert Hooks back to the Seminole Nation. Alumni Jackie Baker, Gina Barton, Bobby Chalk, Lois Hill, Harold James, Zeb and Tammy Kelly, Graham and Robin Kimbrough, Sharon and Victor Kimbrough, Carla and Marva Love, Dorothy Marshall, Rosalind McClendon, and Eddie Slayton extends best wishes for a successful season. The class of 1979 says, Go Seminoles! None better. Delta Brew Coffee Company is the official coffee company of the Seminole Nation. Delta Brew is located at 1488 West Kaiser in Osceola and is open Monday through Friday 5 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturday from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. Delta Brew specializes in espresso drinks, energy drinks, classics, milkshakes, kids drinks, and muffins. Delta Brew also has gift cards for all your special occasions. Go see Delta Brew for all your coffee needs. Delta Brew Coffee Company is a proud supporter of Osceola Seminole Athletics and the Seminole Nation. Venture Physical Therapy has been providing sports injury prevention and treatment to students athletes throughout the Arkansas Delta since 2007. Venture Physical Therapy serves the Mississippi County region with outpatient services in Osceola at 2981 West Kaiser Avenue. We provide physical therapy services for injuries, post-surgical rehab, chronic pain, workplace injury, and much more. Venture Physical Therapy is strengthening the Delta. Let us strengthen you. Call us today at 870-738-8532. Venture Physical Therapy is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics and the Seminole Nation. Free for Real Bail Bonds Company says, we get you out of jail fast for real. Free for Real Bail Bonds Company provides quick, fast, and reliable service to their clients who wish to bail their loved ones out of jail to meet their court appearances. We provide services for misdemeanors and felonies with some financing available. Call Mayberry 763-1999 or 563-1100. You are free for real. Free for Real Bail Bonds Company is a proud supporter of the Seminole Nation and Osceola Seminole Athletics. Gary's Pizza, owned by Gary and Billy Ann Hugel, is located at 1275 West Kaiser in Osceola and has been making pizzas since 1984. With over 3 decades of experience, you can taste the difference experience makes. Gary specializes in create your own specialty pizzas, wings and things, sandwiches, calzones, nice variety of starters, and dessert options. Don't forget, Gary's also has shaved ice with over 40 flavors. You can dine in, carry out, or get delivery by calling 870-563-0808. Gary's Pizza is a proud supporter of the Seminole Nation.
Ed Harshman and Harshman Rentals, located at 202 West Johnson in Osceola, can meet all of your residential and storage rental needs. Harshman's has apartments and housing located throughout Osceola and Mississippi County, both furnished and unfurnished, available for rent. You can contact Harshman Rentals at 870-563-3694. Ed Harshman and Harshman Rentals are a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics and the Seminole Nation.
Joey Carr, Arkansas State Representative District 34, is a proud supporter of Osceola Seminole Athletics and the Seminole Nation. As a retired teacher, coach, and principal, Representative Carr knows what it's like to cheer on his team. Representative Carr is a spokesperson for Mississippi County, Arkansas, and has its best interests at heart. Representative Carr wishes the Osceola Seminoles nothing but the best in the 2024 football season. Go Seminoles! Living Word Cathedral and Broadway Community Outreach is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation and Osceola Seminole Athletics. Pastor Archie Thomas invites you to join him and his church as they proclaim, "We love the Seminoles." Located at 503 Sims in Osceola, Living Word is located in the heart of Osceola and was founded in 2001. Living Word Cathedral wishes the Seminoles good luck in the 2024 season, and let's bring that championship back to Osceola. Living Word Cathedral says, "Go Seminoles!" Mi Pueblo Authentic Mexican Restaurant is located at 1720 West Kaiser in Osceola. At Mi Pueblo, you can experience the finest Mexican food there is. Mi Pueblo is open 10:30 a.m. to 10 p.m. daily and is available for dine-in or carry-out. You can contact Mi Pueblo at 870-563-8292. Owner Jose Marquez is an Osceola Seminole alumni and wishes the Osceola Seminoles good luck on the season. Mi Pueblo is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation and Osceola Seminole Athletics. The Osceola School District is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. The Osceola School District is committed to preparing all students with an equal opportunity to be successful. The Osceola School District is committed to providing an equal opportunity in its educational programs that assure each student of attaining the level of knowledge, skills, ideas, values, and attitudes necessary to achieve the greatest personal development possible. The Osceola School District says, "Go Seminoles!"
Roller Swift Funeral Home of Osceola is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation and Osceola Seminole Athletics. Located at 2173 US 61 South, Roller Swift Funeral Home specializes in funeral services and helping families with the costs associated with them. For more information, contact them at 870-563-6578 and speak with David Tucker. Roller Swift Funeral Home, with all our respect.
Sandra Brand is running for re-election to the Osceola City Council, Ward 2, Position 2. Sandra loves Osceola and has the experience to truly understand the issues. Experience matters. We have come a long way in the past 12 years, and Sandra wants to finish the job. If you want someone representing you and your family who will fight for what's right, stand with Brand one more time. Sandra Brand is a proud supporter of Osceola Seminole Athletics and the Seminole Nation. The Sandbar Grill is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. The Sandbar Grill is located at 1100 West Kaiser in Osceola and can be reached at 870-563-5700. Sandbar Grill is a family-owned restaurant established in 2007 and features daily lunch specials, certified Angus steaks, seafood, sandwiches, salads, and desserts. Owners Harry and Jeanette Keats are lifelong Osceola residents and welcomes everyone with a smile. The Sandbar Grill is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics. Have you been feeling off or had the thought your health might be suffering? Please don't ignore the signs and don't wait until it's too late. It's essential to prioritize your health. The Willis Clinic is here to help. The staff members at the Willis Clinic will listen to your concerns. The doctors at the Willis Clinic are easy to speak with, and we are committed to doing everything we can to help you with your healthcare needs. Please give us a call at 870-563-2545 or visit us at 616 West Lee in Osceola, Arkansas. We love keeping you healthy. The Willis Clinic is a proud supporter of the Seminole Nation. Tyler Dunnigan is a lifelong Osceola resident and proud OHS graduate. When times got tough, Tyler decided to stay and fight for the city he loves. He married his high school sweetheart, and they chose to raise their family right here in Osceola. Every day, Tyler works tirelessly for the hardworking citizens of Osceola, ensuring everyone has a fair chance to succeed. This election, reject lies and dirty politics, choose experience and dedication. Re-elect City Council Member Tyler Dunnigan. The Viscase Corporation wishes the Seminoles the best of luck this season. Viscase is now hiring for production, engineering, and maintenance positions. Benefits include, but not limited to, medical, dental, and vision insurance, vacation time, and 401k contributions. Viscase has excellent compensation and training programs for advancement. You can apply on Indeed or call 870-563-3541. Become essential with Viscase. Viscase is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics and the Seminole Nation.
Hey, welcome back, Seminole fans. It is halftime with your score, Osceola 34, Harrisburg 17. Bobby, let's look at scoring just real quick. Right out of the gate, 10:46 left in the first quarter. Anthony Brown has a touchdown pass from Johnny Spears. The extra point was good. It was 7-0 at that point. Harrisburg comes right back with 9:54 left in the first quarter. 65-yard touchdown run by number 1. That's Javen Thompson. Extra point was good. We were tied 7-7 at that point. Osceola with 8:30 left in the first quarter. 60-yard touchdown run by Jeremiah Jacobs. The extra point was good. Seminoles led 14-7. Seminoles right back. 6:54 left in the first quarter. 27-yard touchdown pass from number 16 Spears to Aiden Heyman. Extra point was no good. Also led 20-7. 1:14 left in the first quarter. 27-yard touchdown run by number 10 Aiden Heyman. Extra point was good. 27-7 at that point. And then with 17 seconds left in the first quarter, 45-yard touchdown catch from number 6 Evan Healy from Max Tracy. The extra point was good. Bobby, after one, it was 27-14.
And you know, when you look at the game, we talked about how long the first quarter was and how it was stretched out there, and you know, I'm sure that Coach Hooks wanted to see a little bit different score, maybe a bigger spread there. But you got to give props to the Harrisburg Hornets. They came to play tonight.
Second quarter with 10:09 left. 54-yard touchdown run by number 9 Jeremiah Jacobs. The extra point was good. Seminoles led 34-17. And then with 1:10 left, I'm trying to read this here. 26-yard field goal by number 4 Max Tracy made the score 34-17 here at the half. Bobby, looking at some stats, we got some stats here from Coach Thompson. Harrisburg had 23 carries for 89 yards. That's 3.87 yards a carry. They were 4 for 7 through the air for 82 yards, 1 interception. So they ran 30 plays in the first half, 171 yards total offense, 3 penalties, 25 yards.
That's a little better than the output you've seen out of the Harrisburg offense lately. And I'm sure that's what Coach Hooks is focused on in the locker room. That we're not stopping the run, we're not setting the edge, and I'm sure he wants them to clean that up in the second half. And we've noticed that you got a couple of starters out, and you've seen the mixture of players that he's put on the field. Players that aren't normally playing, and he's getting them playing time and experience. And I know he wants to clean up the penalties, but when you've got a football game like this where you can get that experience for those players on the sideline, you got to take it. So, and I don't think it's all bad for Osceola and all good for Harrisburg, but you certainly want to see Osceola clean up the penalties.
Looking at the stats for Osceola in the first half. 14 carries, 212 yards on the ground. That's 15.4 yards a carry. Passing was 7 for 11 for 133 yards. Osceola ran 25 plays, 345 yards. That's 13.8 yards a play. Stat that I don't like is 9 penalties for 81 yards, Bobby.
And I think that's the tale of the football game right now. I'm sure that's the focus of Coach Hook's halftime speech is. We've played in spurts really well, but then we've also made some really, really costly penalties that, it's all focus. It's all attributed to focus. We saw several offsides penalties with Harrisburg using a hard count to get the Osceola defensive line to jump. And that's just focus, and that's what comes in a week of practice. And I'm sure if we were able to talk to Coach Hooks right now, he would probably tell us, I knew this was coming. I saw it in practice all week.
Look at the individual stats for Osceola. One that really jumps out to me here is Jeremiah Jacobs, your senior captain. 8 carries, 164 yards, and 2 touchdowns, Bobby.
Do they have a high school Heisman?
Oh, no doubt.
I'm telling you, Jeremiah is padding that stat book, but that's just testament to the quality athlete he is and the football player he is, and I don't know how many tackles he's got, but he's had several solo tackles on defense. Kid playing both ways, working hard. He runs so hard with the football, and he's got great vision. It's just you can't talk about him enough.
Aiden Heyman, 3 rushes for 30 yards and a touchdown. He's got 1 catch for 27 yards and a touchdown. A.J. Brown's got 5 catches for 98 yards and a touchdown. Again, Johnny Spears, 7 for 11, 133 yards through the air and 2 touchdowns, Bobby.
That's encouraging for Osceola. You got Johnny Spears, who doesn't get to get out on the field in game situations and play quarterback a lot, but he's came in here and he's been more than serviceable. I'm sure, Coach Hooks is thinking if we can get Johnny in here and just not make mistakes and execute the offense would be good. But I'm telling you, he's made a couple of really, really nice throws. You can see the talent there, and you can see that the future quarterback for Osceola is bright.
Bobby, let's look at some games from around the region. Again, Osceola is at Harrisburg. We lead at the half, 34-17. Game we are watching tonight, which is we knew it was going to be a good one, and it is a good one right now. At the half, Walnut Ridge is at Rivercrest, and right now Rivercrest is leading 21-8 over Walnut Ridge.
That's what you like to see here is Osceola to come out of this football game a winner and Rivercrest to come out of theirs a winner, because next week it will be electric. It will be one of the biggest football games we've seen in a very long time in Mississippi County football, and you just got to love the fact that rivalry is coming back, and it's just really good for both schools. It's good for it's good for football on the eastern side of the state. It's good for football in the state, and I just can't wait till next week.
Halftime, Piggott is at Hoxie, and it's all Hoxie, 35-0. Newport is at Manila tonight, and Newport, they're showing you a little bit right now at the half. They're beating Manila 44-0.
And I guarantee you that those Greyhounds are licking their wounds, and they're wanting some get back. They're wanting some revenge. They're looking for somebody to put a whooping on, and tonight it just happens to be the Manila Lions. We talked about it last week after the football game. That Newport football team is loaded with talent. They are absolutely loaded with speed, and they're just a well-coached, talented football team. that we knew would come back from those losses and do some damage.
Bobby, you're talking about rivalry between Osceola and Rivercrest. This has always been a wanted rivalry. It never happened. They would never play. You got Gosnell at Blytheville, but when they went into conference, they had to play.
Yep.
So it's a big rivalry game right now between Gosnell and Blytheville. In the second quarter, it's Gosnell 20, Blytheville 14.
And boy, Gosnell's had some trials and tribulations this year, and probably their season hasn't gone the way they expected it to. But you go into Blytheville and you take a lead in at halftime. That's testament to the coaching staff and the kids playing hard, and that one's going to be a tight one in the end.
But Bobby, you know, just like I do, when it's a rivalry, you throw records out the window because everybody can do everything. You'll find teams that don't use to win ball games to find a way to win. Rivalries is just played different, just the way it is. And that's going to be a good one. We'll anticipate to see what the final is in that game, Gosnell and Blytheville. Well, let's talk about the 3A3 conference right now. Both Osceola and Rivercrest sitting at 3-0. Both of them are looking to go to 4-0 after tonight. We won't get ahead of ourselves. We'll just say where we're at right now. Walnut Ridge sitting at 2-1. If the score stays true, they're going to fall to 2-2 on the conference season. Harrisburg, if the conference stays, they're at 1-2 right now. They'll fall to 1-3. If it stays true, Manella's 1-2 right now. They'll fall to 1-3. Newport can go to 2-2, and Newport still has to play Walnut Ridge. That will be 2-2. Hoxie will be 2-2, and Piggott will be 0-4 if it all hangs true. So, I say that to say this: if Osceola and Rivercrest hang on next week, could quite possibility be for the conference championship.
And that's true, Michael. And I expect it to be that way. I expect us to be playing those two teams playing for a conference championship next weekend. And I'm telling you, if this holds true and these scores stay where they are now and these two teams meet, you want to get there early. You want to get a seat early because it's going to be packed. And that rivalry is just so good for the state of football in Mississippi County. You got to be glad to see it coming back, and to come back with these kind of stakes, with this much on the line. It's going to be a huge night for football.
No doubt about it. And like I said, Bob, we're not taking nothing away. We still got to play at Piggott. We still got to play at Manila. So anything can happen. You're not trying to put the cart before the horse. You're just trying to say that the conference championship, if it all holds true and everything holds true, it'll be decided next week. 1 and 2 should be sewed up unless one of us falters down the stretch. But then you'll be watching for the 3rd and 4th seed, which will be determined between that game against Walnut Ridge and Newport.
And again, if you're a high school football fan like most of us are, you got to love to see this. I mean, just both programs on an upswing, both programs going out playing quality football. Both programs coached very well. You got to know that Coach Fleming is talking to his coaching staff. He's talking to Coach Smith and Coach Harden. And they're talking about what does Osceola do on offense, what do they do on defense. And it's the same thing for Coach Hooks. He's looking at his assistants as he's saying, guys, let's watch these kids and see what they do. Let's see what this team does. And it's going to be as much a coaching battle as it is a battle on the field. Just a great, just a historical rivalry that it benefits both schools, and it's going to be really great to see it have this much meaning next week.
Bob, you're talking about how great the conference is. Just think about it. 1 through 4 that comes out of the 3A3 is going to be a hard draw for any team in the state.
Absolutely. And we've talked about this for a long time about how the eastern side of the state, our football doesn't really get the attention that the western side does, and certainly our schools aren't as large and don't have necessarily the money, the funds, the backing that those schools do. But I'm going to tell you something. There's athletes here, and there are high-quality kids, high-quality athletes, high-quality programs. Every year you go over there in the state playoffs and you look, and who do you see? You see Rivercrest and Osceola. You see them every year. Rivercrest has been to how many state finals? Osceola's been to how many? And you can't keep discounting the eastern side of this state and the quality football put on the field.
No doubt about that, and just going to be a tough draw. I mean, no matter who gets, whoever the 4 seed that comes out of here, whoever they get, they better not underestimate them. I'm just going to tell you, because they can play football.
Both of these teams have just loads of talent, loads of speed. You're right. It's a tough draw for any team in the state.
Harrisburg will get the ball here in this second half. They deferred to the second half after winning the toss. So, Bobby, it just shows you how important it was keeping them out of the end zone there before the half.
Oh, that was big. It was really big. And we talk about it all the time, the 2-for-1, and you didn't want to give them that. And what you want to see out of Osceola right here is some focus.
High end over end kick, going to be taken at the 10, about the 8-yard line, across the 10, 15, 20, looking for a hole, 25. He's got a hole. Across the 30, close to the 34-yard line, and Harrisburg's going to have it 1st and 10. Very good field position.
That's good field position, about the 34 and a half. Looks like they're going to give them 35. Yep. And so, we'll see what the Harrisburg offense had some success in the first half, and that little counter motion, the cross buck action, those inside runs and those outside runs, they got some offense going.
Ball sent it to 35. They hand it to the running back, trying to find positive yards. He's across the 35 up to about the 37-yard line. That's a 2-yard gain or 3-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Right on clue. Hayden Anderson taking the ball on the outside zone, and they come across the formation that allows the offensive line to just wash down the defensive line. Makes it a little easier block. The angles are a little easier, and right off the bat, you come out and get 3 yards.
Ball sent it to 38-yard line of Harrisburg. Be 2nd down, 2nd and 7. Shotgun formation for Max Tracy. He takes the snap, hands it to the running back. The ball's on the ground now. They're going to have to jump on it, but it's going to be a loss back to the 20, about the 29-yard line. And that time it was a double handoff. Bobby just didn't get the handle on it.
Yeah, he didn't get it in his breadbasket. Javen Thompson just didn't get a handle on the football. But I got to tell you, I don't know how far it was going to go, because it really looked like Dedrick Coleman had sniffed that one out and was in a position to make a play.
Back to the 29-yard line. It's going to be 3rd down, 3rd and about 16 is what you're looking at for Harrisburg. 2 wide receivers to the near side, shotgun formation. And there's a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw. He's still looking to throw. He throws the hitch route over here, and it's incomplete. Intended for number 6. That's Evan Henley.
And he was looking for Henley there, and that was a pretty tight window to put that ball in. Max Tracy is trying to get it in that little soft spot of that zone. Just overthrew the football.
Punt formation for Harrisburg. Looks like Brock is going to be the kicker for the Hornets.
I think this may be the first punt we've seen tonight.
I agree. There is a snap. He kicks it left-footed.
That was Tracy.
And they're going to get away from it. And about the 31-yard line is where Osceola is going to start at.
I got to tell you, if I'm Max Tracy, I got to talk to Coach Thompson and say, hey, I need a raise. Man, I'm playing quarterback, and I'm kicking field goals, and I'm kicking off, and I'm punting, and man, I'm putting a lot of wear and tear on my leg here.
Yeah, he'll probably tell him he don't care. Get out there and play.
That's exactly what he'll tell him.
Ball set at the 31-yard line. Osceola's going to have it 1st and 10. Number 16, which is Mr. Johnny Spears, is your quarterback. Jeremiah Jacobs to his left. 4 wide receivers set this time for the Seminoles. There's a snap. Going to throw it out in the flat. Complete to A.J. Brown. He's across the 35, 40. Foot race across the 45, 50. Across the 45-yard line. Going to be knocked out of bounds over there. And it'll be just exactly where they mark it at. They're going to mark him at the 47-yard line. So that will be 1st and 10 for Osceola.
Good start for the Seminole offense right there. Just using that swing pass as an extension of the run game and getting positive yards there, getting the offense going and staying on time.
47-yard line, 1st and 10 for Osceola. We're in Harrisburg territory. Spears is going to look to throw, still looking to throw, and he's going deep. trying to get it down the field. It's a jump ball down there. 2 Osceola receivers, the 3 defensive backs for Harrisburg, and it falls incomplete.
I see that was a lot of congestion down there, but if Johnny had just looked over here in the middle of the field, Kamaje Poole is standing by himself. Yeah. He's all by himself.
Yeah. Design throw. He knew exactly where he was going to throw it to.
Yep.
Still at the 47-yard line. 2nd down and 10 for Osceola. Spears takes the snap, hands it to Jacobs. Jacobs across the 45, hurdles a man to the 40-yard line. Good run there by Jeremiah. Going to bring up a 3rd down, and we'll call it 3.
Jeremiah's just so dependable. Rarely do you see Jeremiah get tackled in the backfield. He's usually getting you something positive. He's protective of the football. He doesn't cough it up, and just a high-quality football player and a really nice running back for Osceola.
Spears takes the snap. They're going to hand it to Jeremiah again. He's across the 40, across the 35. Going to be knocked down close to the 30-yard line. They're going to give him the 30-yard line. Be 1st and 10 for Osceola.
I don't know what else I can say about Jeremiah. That vision right there and a little jump cut on the outside to get to spring himself and get a little extra yardage. It's just a nice run.
Got a player down for Harrisburg. They're going to tend to him on the far side over there. But while we're doing that, let's talk about Mi Pueblo. Mi Pueblo, Jose Marquez and Mr. Hernandez, everybody down there at Mi Pueblo. Hey, can't say enough about them, Bobby. They wear game day apparel on Fridays and great Mexican food there on West Kaiser and Osceola. Just cannot say enough about the support from Mi Pueblo.
It's a great place to eat. It's always clean. The service is always good, and I'm telling you that they've remodeled in the interior and it looks great. And I think that I probably paid for a lot of that because my daughter wouldn't eat anywhere else in Osceola for about 5 years. So,
well, Bobby, let me ask you. Mi Pueblo, authentic Mexican food, some of the best in the business, but I hear they got good chicken nuggets.
Man, let's talk about Gage Eflin and the fact that he can go and they're not Mexican chicken nuggets. No, they're just American as they get.
That's right.
But I'm telling you, I guarantee you they stock chicken nuggets just for Gage.
I promise you. He gets chicken nuggets and fries, folks, and I'm telling you, real deal. Bobby, we were at the community center one time giving a tour to some people that were here from Big River and places like that, and the lady come to me, and me and Gage were standing there, and the lady come to me, and she says, I heard that Mi Pueblo's really good. I said, oh, yes, ma'am. You like Mexican food? She goes, oh, yes. And Gage says, but they got fire chicken nuggets.
We pick on Gage, but a few years ago, Gage went to Jonesboro with us, and me and Gage and Addison Jackson were all in Jonesboro, and we're talking about where we're going to eat, and somebody wanted to go to the Outback. I think it was Addison wanted to go to the Outback, and I said, well, we can't go to the Outback because they don't have chicken nuggets. And Gage looked at me and said, hey, I'll eat steak too.
We love him, man. We love him, I'm going to tell you. That's number 13, Bobby. That's Briar Jones. He's a sophomore for Harrisburg. He is walking off the field with arm around the coach. We just got to hope this young man's okay and maybe he can get back in there. Main thing is hope he's okay.
Looks like a shoulder issue, collarbone issue, something like that. And they're going to tend to him over here. And you hate to see that, and you're glad the kid could walk off the field under his own power.
1st and 10 for Osceola at the 30-yard line. One man's in motion. There's a snap. And they hand it to the man coming through, which is Dedrick Coleman, but they run into each other, Bobby, and it's going to be a loss.
Johnny Spears gets a tackle right there. And I'm sure Dedrick's looking at him going, what are you doing, man?
What are we doing? Going to be a loss back to the 34-yard line. Just a miscommunication there. And, again, that's two that don't get in every play, so they're getting in. This is where you work on it. Nothing like game time experience.
Yeah, that's timing issues, and that's being involved and working together. So
34-yard line, 2nd down and 14 for Osceola. We take the snap. They're going to hand it to Jeremiah. He's across the 35, across the 30, going to fall about the 28-yard line. We'll just see where the mark is on that far field, but it's going to be a third down and manageable for Osceola.
You know, Jeremiah drug 2 players there for about 4.5, 5 yards. Just the testament to the power that he possesses, the way he runs the football.
They're going to give him the 29-yard line. It's going to bring up third down, 3rd and 9 is what you're looking at. We got to get to the 20-yard line for the first down. Shotgun formation. Spears is your quarterback. Try to draw him off sides. Now they're going to change the play. Takes the snap. They're going to hand it to Jeremiah one more time. He gets behind Sumo. He's at the 25. Across the 30. Across the 25 down to the 15-yard line. And let's see where they mark him at. It's going to be a first down for Osceola. We just got to see. I think they're going to even give him the 16, Bobby.
I'm going to tell you, Sumo's going to have to be careful over there. He could go to jail for that block.
I know it. I mean, you knew whenever he was behind Sumo like that,
yeah,
it was finna get ugly.
He mauled one of the Harrisburg Hornets over there. And just a great block to spring Jeremiah.
16-yard line. Quarterback takes the snap. He's going to throw it. It is complete. Across the, almost across the 15. He's still pushing. Takes a big lick down about the 12-yard line. Good completion that time to number 15, Dedrick Coleman.
Yeah, and you like that, Dedrick getting out there running hard, and he's carrying players, and you love to see that. I mean, he didn't have anywhere to go, but he didn't run away from the contact, and he made sure he got positive yards.
12-yard line, second down for Osceola. Call it 6. Spears takes the snap, hands it to Jeremiah. Jeremiah to the wide side of the field, cuts it up at the 10, cross the 5, down to about the 4-yard line. Give him the 3-yard line. That'll be first and goal for Osceola.
Man, what a cut there by Jeremiah. You know, he rides that line and just finds the open spot. And, man, when he sees the open spot, he puts his foot in the ground and he gets north and south. You know, he just great vision and great runner.
Ball set at the 4-yard line. There's a snap. They're going to hand it to Jeremiah one more time. He's trying to get to the goal line. Let's see. No signal yet.
They're going to be just a little short.
Yep, they're going to say gets to the 1-yard line. It's going to bring up second and goal from the 1.
You know, I'm sure some Osceola fans are saying, "Hey, this is our stud running back. What are we doing here? Why aren't we continuing to run him?" Well, you got to reward the kid. You want to get him in the end zone because he's working hard out here.
Gives it to Jeremiah one more time, but there ain't nowhere to go that time. The whole defense collapsed on him and would not let him go. That's going to bring up third down from the 3-yard line.
Now, Jeremiah might be looking at the sideline now saying, "All right, coach,
well,
that's enough."
They knew that was coming.
Oh, absolutely. They knew it was coming. They sold out to stop the run. And, that's why so many teams now you see in college sports run the quarterback option game and run the reads and, that quarterback having the option to pull that thing when they collapse in the middle. But I guarantee you're going to see Jeremiah again.
Third and goal from the 3-yard line. Shotgun formation. There's a snap. He's going to have to be a quarterback run, and he's going to get it. Number 16, Johnny Spears, has a 3-yard touchdown run, and the Seminoles add to the lead there, Bobby.
And that was a design play. It was a handoff to Jeremiah, and the ball got a little loose there. And Johnny made a good decision. Johnny Spears makes a good decision. Just tuck the football and get all you can get. It's a good offensive series there for Osceola.
Jeremiah McGowan is going to attempt the extra point. Snap is down, the hold is up, and it's blocked this time. Blocked. So with 5:40 left in the third quarter, Osceola 40, Harrisburg 17.
That number 6 there, Evan Henley, coming across for a block. And Harrisburg continues to impress. I mean, they're down in the football game, but these kids are playing hard, and they're showing the heart that they have. Coach has got to be proud of them.
Bobby, let's talk about the Sandbar Grill.
Oh, let's talk about the Sandbar.
That's Jeanette and Harry Keats down there, and just a great place to have lunch or have dinner. They have just about everything you want. We say this all the time, and it's really good food. They do a lot with the community. And they've been a sponsor of ours since day one. And the only place you can go in town, Bobby, I believe, get great food and a great show.
They're absolutely great show. I'll tell you, Harry's a performer, and what you know, I know Harry was a musician earlier in his life, and he's taken up comedy now, and I think really you should start doing a stand-up show there.
Oh man, I'll tell you what, he's gonna get you for that. I promise. Line drive, high end overhead kick's gonna be taken at the 12-yard line, cross the 15, cross the 20, cross the 30. He's gonna hold. He's gonna break it across the outside, 45, 45, 50. He's across the 40, 35, 30, and Bobby, he's gonna be run out of bounds over there. We'll just have to see where it's at, but what a return right there for the Harrisburg Hornets.
I tell you, the Andrew England there is that kid's got some speed, and he's a north-south runner, and man, you got to be impressed with what he's done today.
And what do we got here? So we got a flag somewhere?
Yeah, there was a flag back here, and I didn't see what it was. It's kind of in an area you might think it's a block in the back or a hold, but still, yeah, that didn't spring Andrew England. He did a lot of the work himself, and you just got to be impressed with that run.
Yep, it is going to be a legal block in the back against Harrisburg, and that's going to bring it back. Very fortunate to have that penalty there because, like you said, Bobby, what a run on the kickoff return there from England. It's going to put them back deep in their own territory to start their possession on offense.
You know, Michael, we were talking about the Sandbar Grill, and I like to give Harry a hard time, and Miss Jeanette's just an amazing cook.
No doubt.
Those coconut pies, man, woo!
Man,
I'm telling you. But Harry's a good, solid person, and does a lot for the community. He wants you to have a nice place to go dine and enjoy it in an atmosphere that not just a grease pit, but a place you can go in and sit down and really enjoy your meal. And man, their food is top notch.
No doubt. Very faithful people. We're all members of the First United Methodist Church, and they got a great business down there. We appreciate the Sandbar Grill for their sponsorship. 28-yard line, 1st and 10 for Harrisburg. Everything is in tight here. Quarterback's going to take the snap. They hand it to that running back. He's got positive yards across the 30 up to about the 32-yard line. About a 5-yard gain. He's going to bring up 2nd and 5 for Harrisburg.
You know, and I know Harry's probably listening, and I need that steak. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Well, yeah. You know him, right?
Man, that roast beef. I'm going to tell you. Woo.
Lord have mercy.
You done got me started now.
Chicken and dressing on Wednesdays, Bobby.
Oh, man. Chili.
Okay. Right.
It's chili season. Woo.
Ball set at the 32-yard line. Quarterback takes the snap, hands it to the running back one more time. Hit for a minimal gain up to about the 34-yard line. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. 3rd and about 4 is what you're looking at.
You know, you look at these two running backs for Harrisburg, and, man, they've done a good job. You got Hayden Anderson and Andrew England that have just continued to pound the football. And, I realize the score is not exactly what you want it to be, but you got to be proud of your line and these running backs.
3rd and 4. Tracy is your quarterback for Harrisburg. Changing the play. And they're going to have a false start. And Bobby, it's the one you threw the hex on in the 1st quarter.
I'm telling you, son, if I could help you, I'd come down there and take that shirt off of you.
He's going to be looking for you, Bobby.
Bless your heart, brother.
False start against Harrisburg. Got to cost them 5 yards. So it should go back to about the 29-yard line, be 3rd and 9 for the Hornets.
And I'm gonna tell you, David Woods is playing there, and we're giving him a hard time. It's so positive what he's doing with the shirt on and the support he's giving to cancer survivors and all. And he's blocked up a really nice game because Harrisburg's been able to run the football for the most part. So we may give David a little bit of a hard time, but he's played a fine football game.
3rd down, 3rd and 9 for the Hornets, 29-yard line. There is a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw, still looking to throw. They're going to just throw it up for grabs, and he's going to catch it. And right back to the original line of scrimmage. And, Bobby, you talking about dangerous. That was dangerous.
Yeah, Max Tracy's played a better football game than that, and that was a bad decision. He's trying to get rid of the football and not take that sack and keep his team in a good position, but that was thrown in a place where it could have ended really, really bad.
They're going to give him the 30-yard line. It's going to bring up 4th down. 4th and 8 is what you're looking at for Harrisburg.
And I got to tell you here, you can't sleep on them. You know, Osceola's in a good position, but these Hornets have continued to pull plays off throughout the ball game. So you got to play straight up and sound.
Quarterback takes a snap, looking to throw, trying to find room. Got a man wide open. 45, 50, backtracks across the 40, down to about the 35-yard line that time. Number 6 for them, which is Henley. He's wide open.
I'm telling you, Evan Henley has ran across the formation all evening and been wide open, but we've got a flag back here, and I think it's going to be a hold.
Way back here at the 24-yard line.
But I just told you, you can't sleep on these kids. They can play football. Henley has made several good catches. Tracy can deliver the football. High quality. I mean, I'm telling you, I think the kid could play quarterback anywhere in the state. Osceola's just got to play gap sound, and you got to play sound defense. You cannot sleep on these Hornets.
Holding against Harrisburg is going to bring that another big play that they had back on penalty, all the way back to the 20-yard line.
Yeah, that's gonna force Harrisburg to punt. But just like I said, it's 4th down and about 7 and
18.
And what the previous play, and
yes.
what does Max Tracy do? He delivers the ball to Evan Henley and save the hold. You got about a 30-yard gain there.
4th down, 4th and about 18 is what you're looking at. Tracy's in punt formation this time. There is a snap. Oh, he shanks that one off the side of his foot, Bobby, and it's probably going to go out of bounds way up here. Let's see where they mark it at. They got to wait for the referee to come. Well, they're just going to mark it with the side judge. Usually the back judge comes in with his hand up, which he's walking in right now.
I don't know what they're doing. I guess they're going to mark it at the 20.
No.
He was standing. Well, he's moved up to the 23 now.
Yeah, 23. But he was going to mark it with the side judge. And it's not marked with the side judge. It's marked with the back judge. But nevertheless, Osceola's going to have great field position after that bad punt there.
Man, you feel for Max Tracy there. But I'm telling you, the kid's Mr. Everything for this Hornet football team. And he's punted, he's kicked off, he's kicked field goals, he's kicked extra points. And I'm sure that leg's getting worn out.
Ball sitting at the 24-yard line of Harrisburg. 1st and 10 for the Seminoles. Johnny Spears is your quarterback. New running back in the ball game this time. And there is a snap. Going to hand it that running back. He is across the 25, across the 20, 15, across the 10, across the 5. And look at there, Bobby. There is a 24-yard touchdown run. That is number 8 for Osceola, Roosevelt Banks.
Well, you can tell right there Roosevelt Banks is fresh because he looked like he was shot out of a cannon.
Great run right there for Roosevelt Banks. Good to have him in the ball game. He's a senior, 5'10", 160 for your Osceola Seminoles. Jeremiah McGowan is going to attempt the extra point for Osceola. There's a snap. Hold is down. Kick is up. And it is good.
Good.
So with 2 minutes, 22 seconds left in the third quarter, Osceola 47, Harrisburg 17. And Bobby, let's talk about the Willis Clinic. Miss Sharita Willis down there doing an excellent job for all of her clients. She's in the old Fairley building right there by the hospital, but cannot tell you enough great things about Miss Sharita Willis and the Willis Clinic. Bobby, she comes out, her kids played Opar sports for a long time. She was always out there. If anybody got injured, she'd walk down to the field to make sure everybody was okay. And just a great class act and a great doctor, Miss Sharita Willis. Really
nice person, and the type of quality professional that you need in Osceola, Arkansas, and she's been a positive influence in the community, and provided high quality medical services for all of the citizens of Osceola.
Ball's kicked to the 9-yard line. He's across the 15, across the 20. He's going to have 5 yards again across the 30. Still going across the 35. up to about the 33, 34 yard line. I'm sorry, 38, 39 yard line. Be 1st and 10 for Harrisburg.
I'll tell you, Andrew England is a seriously he's a serious kick returner. He's a threat back there, and you know you gotta stay solid and stay in your lanes there. He'll take one on you.
Harrisburg's gonna have it 1st and 10 at the 38 yard line. Bobby, is it me or is this game just taking forever?
It's just dragging, man. It is dragging, I'm telling you.
You think it's got anything to do with us trying to get to the hill?
Probably.
We got a big one tomorrow night too, don't we?
Man, that's going to be fun.
Yeah. 38 yard line, 1st and 10. There's a snap, hands to the running back as a double handoff this time. But hey, good job by the Seminoles defense. They do not let him outside. It's going to be a loss back to the about the 36 yard line.
And that was the same reverse that we saw him try to run earlier. And I'm trying to see. It was.
That's 8.
Yeah, 8 and 14.
And 14,
Jarian. Yeah. But earlier it was Dedrick Coleman that was sniffing that thing out. But I think Jarian Long, who's a good defensive end, he'd seen that before, and he kind of sniffed that one out.
36 yard line, 2nd and 12 for Harrisburg. They're going to take the snap. Going to look to throw. He's going to throw it deep. Throws a deep pattern, and it is almost complete there. It's tipped by number 16, which is our quarterback, Johnny Spears, and falls incomplete.
He did a good job. Good defense. Got his hand on the football. You know, again, it almost fell. It almost fell into Evan Henley's hands, and you know things continue to kind of go well for Harrisburg.
3rd down, 3rd and 12 for the Hornets.
You know, you wouldn't, looking at this football team and watching this game, you wouldn't think that there's as big a spread, a big as point differential as there is.
Quarterback takes the snap. He's going to look to throw. He's running, throwing off his back foot, and again, it's complete this time to number 6. That's Henley.
Evan Henley.
And he's right at the line to gain. I think he's going to have a 1st down.
And I'm going to tell you, these two kids are in sync. Max Tracy and Evan Henley are in sync, and Evan Henley knows exactly where the soft spot in that zone is, and he has found himself in it all night long, wide open. And again, you know, the score differential would be one thing, but if you're a Harrisburg Hornet, you got to be proud of this football team.
Ball sent at the 49 yard line of Harrisburg, 1st and 10. Shotgun formation for your quarterback from Harrisburg. He takes the snap, gonna look to throw, and he's got a man wide open. And it was almost picked that time. Good job, Bobby, right there. That's 23.
Kylan Bragg. Yeah.
Just did a great job.
And you know, I know Max Tracy wants that one back because he thinks if I put a little mustard on that ball, now that thing's going to be complete, and Evan Henley's off to the races. But he just wanted to make sure of the throw and make sure Henley could make the catch, and he just put a little too much air under it.
2nd down, 2nd and 10 for the Hornets, 49 yard line. Takes the snap, going to hand it to the running back. Nowhere to go, though. He's going to get positive yards to the 50. They're going to push him across the 50 to the 48 yard line. Gain of 3. It's going to bring up 3rd down, 3rd and 7.
Yeah, Harris Manning got in there and got his hands on him. He didn't finish the tackle, but he certainly slowed him down, or that play was going to gain several more yards. But Harris, with that penetration and getting across the line, doing a good job at that nose tackle spot.
I think we got a timeout.
The end of the third quarter.
Sorry,
yeah.
End of the third quarter. With your score, Osceola 47, Harrisburg 17. But we'll talk about Viscase. Dwayne Lucius and everybody out there at Viscase Corporation been a sponsor with us for a very long time. They came on right at the beginning also, and can't say enough about great people out at Viscase.
And Dwayne Lucius has been out there forever. I'm telling you, I wouldn't be surprised if he helped them build the place.
Mercy.
But it's a nice place. It's been a fixture in Osceola for a very, very long time. And Viscase has always supported Osceola and the community and the events that we've had, and we're proud to have them.
No doubt about that. By the way, what do they make out there? That's casing for the hot dog?
You can call it a casing. That's the official term, but That's kind of the little plastic thing the hot dog goes in.
I remember one time we was in high school, they took a tour out there, and it was awesome. They showed us the way the hot dog was made. You know, to high school kids, you kind of think, oh, I don't know about that, you know. But then they take you in there afterwards, and the plant manager talks to you, and they give you hot dogs.
They feed you a hot dog, then you're happy.
That's right. Third down, 49-yard line. Quarterback's going to roll to his right. He's still rolling. Looks across the field. It's complete. No, it's going to be incomplete. And great job there by the defense of knocking that ball away. And it's going to bring up 4th down for Harrisburg.
Yeah, that was a great job there by number 14, Jarian Long, getting back in coverage. You know, that's testament to the athlete Jarian is. You can bring him from his defensive end spot and drop him into coverage because he's that kind of athlete. And that pass, again, Max Tracy, on time with the football, on target. I mean, he's just really displayed some nice skills here for Harrisburg.
Be 4th down, 4th and about 7 is what you're looking at, sitting at the 48-yard line. I wouldn't be surprised if you don't see same play that they've been working all night long here.
It has.
There is a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw, rolling to his right, still rolling to his right, still rolling, and he's going to throw it incomplete.
And there you see it again. Jarian dropping into coverage, and he's staying right on top of Javen Thompson, not giving him an opening there. But again, Harrisburg has had a lot of success on those plays throughout the evening.
Seminoles take over 1st and 10 on their own 48-yard line here in this 4th quarter.
Man, you've been talking about me, Pueblo and Sandbar Grill, and now I'm hungry. It's terrible.
Folks, I got a message here from Fred Scales, and we hadn't talked about this a lot, Bobby. We'll talk about it as we go along here. Next weekend, SAU is going to be at Searcy playing a football game at 2 o'clock. And, you know, Jarrett Scales owns about every record at SAU.
Yep.
He was a salutatorian at Osceola High School, a star for the Osceola Seminoles, and he's been a running back at SAU, and I just cannot tell you enough great things about there's a fumble. Spears is going to get it back. I'm going to lose 2 yards, but I just cannot tell you how happy, how just excited we are for Jarrett Scales and what he's done at SAU. And Bobby, I kid Coach Hooks about this because he played for Coach Hooks.
Yep. Coach
Hooks played him in a slot. He never played running back. He goes to SAU and sets all the running back records.
Well, you know, that's just. We got to give RJ a hard time, but he's going to put those star athletes out there on the edge. He wants to get them the football in space and give them an opportunity to create, and Jarrett was really good at that. He could get out on the edge and get football and really make something happen with his speed.
46-yard line, takes a snap, hands it to the running back. Running back trying to get outside. We've got flags everywhere. It said he's down, so there was no fumble, but we got flags everywhere.
And I got to tell you, man, you look down here on the sideline for Harrisburg, and these coaches down here are not coaching as this ball. They're not coaching in the way you would think with this ball game being as wide a margin as it is. They're coaching these kids. They are absolutely 100% in this football game and coaching as hard as they possibly can.
Referee's coming over here talking to the coach at Harrisburg, going to explain, I guess, whatever the penalty is. We still haven't figured out what the penalty is. Here it comes.
Yep.
The holding against Osceola.
Yeah.
Still remains 2nd down. But talking about Jarrett, Bobby, I just cannot say enough great things about Jarrett. He's a good kid. He's a great role model, and he's raised by 2 great parents. And just goes to show you that you can do great things coming from Osceola High School.
He did. He was always fun to watch, and you know that going out and setting that example for those kids coming behind you, going to college, getting that education, setting those records, working hard, playing hard. That's a great example for the ones coming behind you.
Aiden Heyman's going to get the speed sweep. He's across the 40, across the 45, across the 50. Going to go down at about the 49-yard line. So it's a good run right there by Aiden Heyman. And it's going to bring up third down and, Bobby, about 7, I think.
Yeah, that's a good run by Aiden Heyman. You get the vast majority of the yardage back, and now you're in a third and manageable here for Osceola, and you just want to keep moving the football.
We call it third and a long 5 is what it is, sitting at the 48-yard line of Harrisburg. Running some clock here. Bobby, I'll tell you this story too, and if we get interrupted by the play, I'll just wait just a second here. There's a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw. He throws, and it is complete. Across the 50, trying to get to the outside. Gets across the 45, across the 40. Still fighting out of bounds, and that's a great pitch and catch from Spears to Quinn Tyree.
Yeah, it was a great play there by Tyree Quinn. He gets over there and gets the football and gets up the field and picks up the first down.
He first and 10 to the 38-yard line. But when I took over for Opar some 14 years ago, Fred Scales was one of our biggest volunteers when it came to baseball, basketball, football, and he put together a basketball team of Jarek and some other kids that went and beat everybody in the state. I'm just telling you, they were that good. And I was excited, very excited to see how much parental involvement we had at Opar at that point. And Jarek Scales is one of the first ones I can remember thinking, this kid's going to be special.
Yep, and you're right. And Fred was always out there. And, we coached against each other in the inaugural flag football season,
right.
And I still haven't forgiven him for that Super Bowl.
Just some great stuff. Great stuff.
We had a lot of fun, and and the kids. I'm telling you, the kids enjoyed that, and it was good to be out there and make it special for them. And you remember we painted the end zones of that Super Bowl, and
yep.
It was just a lot of fun.
Second down and 10 from the 38-yard line. There's a snap. Going to hand it to the running back. Trying to get to the outside. Cross the 35 to the 30. Cross the 25. And we got a flag on the play at the 35, Bobby.
Roosevelt Banks really running hard there and breaking tackles and moving, but I think we're going to have a hold.
A lot of players in the ball game for Osceola. I think he's emptied the bench over there. And we do have a hold against Osceola. That'd be 10 yards from that spot where we played it down. Bobby, you talking about inaugural Super Bowl. Yeah, that first year, about 14 years ago, it was awesome. But we've played that Super Bowl year after year after year. And on Tuesday night, it's our last night of fall sports. We'll play Monday and Tuesday. Soccer and flag football and men's softball will all come to an end on Tuesday night, and we'll have another Super Bowl on Tuesday night.
That flag football program's really, really taken off and been a lot of fun. We talked about it when you started it. Would it garner the attention? Would kids play it? Man, they love it.
Her speed sweep across the 40. He's going to be close to the 36-yard line. Good run right there, and going to be a third down, Bobby, third and about 8 is what you're looking at.
Good run by Kylan Bragg. And you're right. You look across the front line there, Michael, the offensive line of the Seminoles, and you're seeing kids that are getting a chance to play and get out here and get some experience they don't normally get. And, Coach Hooks is trying to make this football team better by depth.
Third down and 8 from the 35-yard line. Shotgun formation. Johnny Spears is your quarterback. He's got Kylan Bragg to his left. They're wanting to run clock. Johnny's wanting to go, and Coach Hooks saying, slow down, son. And we're going to have a false start.
Yep.
Be a false start against Osceola. That's going to cost 5 yards.
Big number 78. He's not even listed on our roster here.
Gage Bingham is who
Is that who that is?
Yep, they just switched his number tonight.
Switched him over.
We got him at 73, but he's going to be 78. Been hurt most of the year, and good to have him out there and some of the others that you're seeing getting some playing time here.
Now, I can tell you right now, Johnny Spears is over there saying, Coach, I don't get to play many games. Now, let me throw it.
That's right. Well, Coach Hook's going to be a class act. He's going to do.
He is.
He's going to do what he can. Get this game over with. Ball sitting at the 40-yard line. There's a snap. Going to hand to the running back. He's across the 40, 35, still on his feet to about the 33-yard line.
Good hard run there by Colin Bragg.
Finally gonna get to fourth down here. They would have been third down for 5 plays.
Man, it just stayed third down, didn't it?
It did. It did. Ball sitting at the 33-yard line, fourth down, and about you're looking at about 4.5, close to 5. You got to get across that 30-yard line to about the 29. So 6:37 left in this ball game. Osceola lead 47-17. Spears takes the snap and hands the running back one more time. He's going to get outside across the 30, 25. We'll see where they mark it at. He's going to have a first down. And, Bobby, look at that sideline for Osceola, how excited they are for these players.
I'm telling you, man, Colin Bragg took a lick there and just bounced off of it and continued to run the football. Boy, you got to, if you're a Seminole fan, and I know Coach Hooks is one, and you got to be, looking at the future there and saying, man, that we may have another running back.
Ball's going to be sitting at the 23-yard line. First and 10 for the Seminoles. Running some clock here, folks. Running some clock. All the starters are out, except for the quarterback. He's still in the ball game. There's the snap. Hands it to the running back one more time. He's going to bounce off somebody across the 20. He's trying to get across the 20. They're going to give him the 20-yard line. That's about a 3-yard gain. He's going to bring up second down and 7.
Man, Colin Bragg's running the football hard, and he's taking some licks in there. But he's hanging on to the football, and he's continuing to push forward. Man, you gotta just be proud of that. That sophomore's out there making plays.
Again, sorry about the sponsorship situation with our individual ads. We did get them out before the game, and at halftime we'll get them again here before the post-game show. We don't know what's going on with it, but we'll dissect into it next week and be ready for the next game. Quarterback takes a snap, and Lord, now that was a long wait, and he's going to be out of bounds over there. See where they mark it at. Bobby, that was it took 25, which is Atron Fultz, probably 5 seconds to get to the football.
I felt like Johnny Spear was standing there going, "Where's he at?" what was it? But he never moved. He held that football out there and waited on him. So
that's a good job by the line too. They kept getting in there. They could have handed the ball off to the defense.
Yeah.
They could have ran it.
You're talking about the technical difficulties we've had tonight.
Yep.
And, if Harry would up his sponsorship, we might be able to hire an engineer. We wouldn't have these difficulties.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
You're getting in trouble. You know what Harry would say? I'll tell you what Harry Keats would say right now, Bobby. You ready?
What would he say?
If Bobby would frequent the restaurant more,
he is exactly.
I could up the donation.
That's exactly what he would say.
That's exactly what he would say. 17-yard line, takes the snap, hands it to the running back. He's across, so he's hit, bounces off across the 15. And they're going to give him the 15, and then we got a flag. Flag thrown in late by the referee, and, man, can we just get this 4 minutes off the clock?
I'm not sure what I saw there. I don't know if he saw something inside, but
yeah, I think he's mad. I mean, he threw that flag hard.
He did. He chunked it.
Usually the flag's got a little ball on the end of it. When you throw it, it goes a long distance. But I think he broke the ball off that. It was just a handkerchief. Here it comes. Holding.
Another hold.
Holding against Osceola.
I see bleachers and some folks' futures.
Yeah. You got that right. We got a bus backing up, or is that them playing it over loudspeaker?
I think that's the loudspeaker. I think they're giving us the signal.
Giving us the backup signal.
Yep.
I got you. It's pretty good. Ball sitting at the 18-yard line. It'd be third down. And we're gonna watch this clock run.
Yeah, they're just gonna let it run. And the backup alarm's still going off.
I think we got a bus. There's a snap. And we've got a whistle.
And they're going to get somebody for a false start. I didn't see who it was on the left side of the line.
Big false start against Osceola. That's going to cost us 5 yards.
There's that alarm again.
I think they're trying to get a bus backed up over there.
That's a loud backup alarm then.
Ball's going to be sitting at the 21-yard line now, 3rd and 9.
I see bleachers and some folks' futures here. I don't think Coach Hooks is going to be pleased with the penalty stats.
No. Shotgun formation. Spears is your quarterback. Takes a snap. And this time he's going to keep it. Trying to get to the outside, cross the 20, cross the 15, down close to the 10-yard line. And we're going to be short.
Well, they're gonna mark him the first down.
Oh yeah, well hey, there you go.
Yeah,
got us a favorable that time, Bobby.
He started waving that first down before they ever got the ball set, and they've still got the backup alarm going.
I know it. It's nerve-wracking. Ball set at the 12-yard line, 1st and 10. 3:28 left in this ball game. Takes the snap, hands it to the running back, cross the 10. He's going to be hit right at the 5-yard line. Let's see if they mark it at the 4. That'll bring up a 2nd down, 2nd and about 2. What you're looking at.
A nice inside zone there. Nice run. Blocked it well by this reserve offensive line. Again, you got to be happy if you're an Osceola Seminole fan because the future looks bright.
Be 2nd down and 2 from the 4-yard line.
You got Easton Hearn coming on the field, and
he's backup. He's 3rd-string quarterback.
Yep.
It's good to have him out there. He takes the snap, hands it to the running back on the speed sweep. He's going to come back across the 5, probably get back to the original line of scrimmage. He's going to bring up a 3rd down, 3rd and 2.
Easton was running on the field, and he turned around and looked at Coach and held his hands up like, what do I do?
Well, it was a high snap to begin with.
Yeah. I just figured he got so excited he forgot to get the play before he ran in.
Well, they hadn't started the play clock. Now they started. Waited about 15 seconds to start the play clock. I think the clock operator down there is trying to get this game over with.
Get it done. That's right. Get her done.
Folks, make sure you stay tuned to our post-game show. As soon as we get all of our sponsors in, we'll have a phone ringing. We'll have a post-game show here in just a few minutes. There'll be a loss on that play. Back to about the 8-yard line. It's going to be 4th down. 4th and about 5, what you're looking at now with 1:24 left in this ballgame. And now we may try the field goal. Hey, I like this right here. Field goal time. Jeremiah McGowan's going to attempt the field goal.
This is a good chance to get out there and set it up and see if we can get 3 more on the board.
Got to hurry up. You got 7 on the play clock. You know he started the play clock on time this time.
They're never going to get it all. Oh, they did.
Hold us down. The kick is up, and it is blocked. And they can return this one. No,
they're blowing it dead. No, not in high school football.
Okay. My bad. Usually I thought on a field goal that you could do that. Extra points, I understand, but I thought field goals were live.
You should have been able to return it, but they blew it dead right off the bat.
And Bobby, you hate to see that right there because Jeremiah was rushed. Maybe they should have took a timeout to give him a little bit more time. You just hate that there because we didn't get the field goal team on the field fast enough. And I'm gonna tell you something that I see in practice when we go out there is getting the field goal team on the field fast.
Yep.
And I'll tell you what happened there. a lot of your starters that are on the starting field goal team were over there on the bench, and because they're out of the ball game.
That's right.
A lot of them are just standing around, and then he hauled his field goal. You talking about bleachers? They're going to pay for that next week.
Yes, they are.
Right now, because he don't play no games. When he hauled his field goal, you better get out there. He counts, and if you don't make it, you're bouncing. Just telling you.
Man.
Yeah, Bobby, I think they missed that one. I think that field goal's alive.
It should have been, and I'm going to tell you, if I'm Andrew England, I'm upset because he ran a long way.
Switching balls out. That took 10 minutes.
Yeah. Everybody's got to have a special football now.
Bobby, give a shout out to those cheerleaders that came down here tonight. They did an excellent job on the far side. Our Osceola High School bands over there, they did an excellent job also. Bands showed up for Osceola tonight. There's the snap. Gonna hand it to the running back. He's got positive yards.
I'm going to tell you, these two running backs for Harrisburg, Hayden Anderson and Andrew England, they put on a show. These kids run hard, and they continuously broke off big runs tonight.
Take the snap one more time. He's going to throw this time, and he's got a man is complete down here at the 49-yard line. So it'll be a first down, 1st and 10 with 16 seconds left. They fighting over the football.
Yeah. It's Henley again.
So the defender said, I took it from him, and referee said, no.
He was down.
He was down.
But again, you look at Max Tracy and what he's done tonight. He's going to have good numbers on the night, man. And his completion percentage is going to be pretty high. He's played a quality ball game.
Takes the snap, going to look to throw, going to throw the bomb. And it's complete. And that's going to end the ball game, though. Zeros on the clock. Osceola's going to win this one 47-17, Bobby. We're going to take a timeout. Let all of our sponsors get a word in, and we're back with the postgame show in just a minute.
First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas is the official bank and premier sponsor of the Seminole Nation. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas specializes in all your banking needs, including personal banking, online banking, business banking, savings account, loans, CDs, and IRAs. Go see Bank Operations Manager Taylor Lucius at 1460 West Kaiser in Osceola for all your banking needs. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation and Osceola Seminole Athletics. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas, member FDIC.
Are you thinking about relocating to the Dallas-Fort Worth area in Texas? Do you know someone who wants to relocate? Are you in need of a realtor? If so, contact Anaya Clark for all your real estate needs. You can call or text Anaya at 817-504-2700 or find her on social media at @Anaya.therealtor. Anaya Clark Realtor is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics and the Seminole Nation. The Baker, Matlock, and Chandler families supports all things Seminoles. These families lead by example when it comes to giving back, and it shows with their heart. These families are Seminoles for life. They wish the Osceola Seminoles good luck on the season and will be there cheering you on. The Baker, Matlock, and Chandler families are proud sponsors of Osceola Seminole Athletics and the Seminole Nation.
Bugmobile of Arkansas, located at 408 South Walnut in Osceola, specializes in pest control and termite control for both residential and commercial properties. Owners Oscar and Jade Gonzalez would be happy to come out and give you a free estimate, and you can also contact Bugmobile at 870-563-6811. Bugmobile is a proud sponsor of your Osceola Seminoles and the Seminole Nation.
Sierra Estelle is an author and mother to Antavion Cotton. Sierra wrote a book called Connecting Tay's Puzzle Pieces and tells a story about Tay's first stage of autism. Tay was misunderstood by many, but his mom was ready and willing to face the challenge. This book is the first book of a 4-part series ending with It's Bigger Than Autism. You can buy this book on Amazon, Ingram Spark, and Barnes & Noble. Sierra and Antavion wish the Seminoles good luck on the season. The Osceola High School class of 1979 celebrates the return of Osceola head football coach and athletic director Robert Hooks back to the Seminole Nation. Alumni Jackie Baker, Gina Barton, Bobby Chalk, Lois Hill, Harold James, Zeb and Tammy Kelly, Graham and Robin Kimbrough, Sharon and Victor Kimbrough, Carla and Marva Love, Dorothy Marshall, Rosalind McClendon, and Eddie Slayton extends best wishes for a successful season. The class of 1979 says, Go Seminoles! None better. Delta Brew Coffee Company is the official coffee company of the Seminole Nation. Delta Brew is located at 1488 West Kaiser in Osceola and is open Monday through Friday 5 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturday from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. Delta Brew specializes in espresso drinks, energy drinks, classics, milkshakes, kids drinks, and muffins. Delta Brew also has gift cards for all your special occasions. Go see Delta Brew for all your coffee needs. Delta Brew Coffee Company is a proud supporter of Osceola Seminole Athletics and the Seminole Nation. Victor Physical Therapy has been providing sports injury prevention and treatment to students athletes throughout the Arkansas Delta since 2007. Victor Physical Therapy serves the Mississippi County region with outpatient services in Osceola at 2981 West Kaiser Avenue. We provide physical therapy services for injuries, post-surgical rehab, chronic pain, workplace injury, and much more. Victor Physical Therapy is strengthening the Delta. Let us strengthen you. Call us today at 870-738-8532. Victor Physical Therapy is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics and the Seminole Nation. Free for Real Bail Bonds Company says, we get you out of jail fast for real. Free for Real Bail Bonds Company provides quick, fast, and reliable service to their clients who wish to bail their loved ones out of jail to meet their court appearances. We provide services for misdemeanors and felonies with some financing available. Call Mayberry 763-1999 or 563-1100. You are free for real. Free for Real Bail Bonds Company is a proud supporter of the Seminole Nation and Osceola Seminole Athletics. Gary's Pizza, owned by Gary and Billy Ann Hugel, is located at 1275 West Kaiser in Osceola and has been making pizzas since 1984. With over 3 decades of experience, you can taste the difference experience makes. Gary specializes in create your own specialty pizzas, wings and things, sandwiches, calzones, nice variety of starters, and dessert options. Don't forget, Gary's also has shaved ice with over 40 flavors. You can dine in, carry out, or get delivery by calling 870-563-0808. Gary's Pizza is a proud supporter of the Seminole Nation.
Ed Harshman and Harshman Rentals, located at 202 West Johnson in Osceola, can meet all of your residential and storage rental needs. Harshman's has apartments and housing located throughout Osceola and Mississippi County, both furnished and unfurnished, available for rent. You can contact Harshman Rentals at 870-563-3694. Ed Harshman and Harshman Rentals are a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics and the Seminole Nation.
Joey Carr, Arkansas State Representative District 34, is a proud supporter of Osceola Seminole Athletics and the Seminole Nation. As a retired teacher, coach, and principal, Representative Carr knows what it's like to cheer on his team. Representative Carr is a spokesperson for Mississippi County, Arkansas, and has its best interests at heart. Representative Carr wishes the Osceola Seminoles nothing but the best in the 2024 football season. Go Seminoles! Living Word Cathedral and Broadway Community Outreach is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation and Osceola Seminole Athletics. Pastor Archie Thomas invites you to join him and his church as they proclaim, "We love the Seminoles." Located at 503 Sims in Osceola, Living Word is located in the heart of Osceola and was founded in 2001. Living Word Cathedral wishes the Seminoles good luck in the 2024 season, and let's bring that championship back to Osceola. Living Word Cathedral says, "Go Seminoles!" Mi Pueblo Authentic Mexican Restaurant is located at 1720 West Kaiser in Osceola. At Mi Pueblo, you can experience the finest Mexican food there is. Mi Pueblo is open 10:30 a.m. to 10 p.m. daily and is available for dine-in or carry-out. You can contact Mi Pueblo at 870-563-8292. Owner Jose Marquez is an Osceola Seminole alumni and wishes the Osceola Seminoles good luck on the season. Mi Pueblo is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation and Osceola Seminole Athletics. The Osceola School District is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. The Osceola School District is committed to preparing all students with equal opportunity to be successful. The Osceola School District is committed to providing an equal opportunity in its educational programs that assure each student of attaining the level of knowledge, skills, ideas, values, and attitudes necessary to achieve the greatest personal development possible. The Osceola School District says, "Go Seminoles!"
Roller Swift Funeral Home of Osceola is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation and Osceola Seminole Athletics. Located at 2173 US 61 South, Roller Swift Funeral Home specializes in funeral services and helping families with the costs associated with them. For more information, contact them at 870-563-6578 and speak with David Tucker. Roller Swift Funeral Home, with all our respect.
Sandra Brand is running for re-election to the Osceola City Council, Ward 2, Position 2. Sandra loves Osceola and has the experience to truly understand the issues. Experience matters. We have come a long way in the past 12 years, and Sandra wants to finish the job. If you want someone representing you and your family who will fight for what's right, stand with Brand one more time. Sandra Brand is a proud supporter of Osceola Seminole Athletics and the Seminole Nation. The Sandbar Grill is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. The Sandbar Grill is located at 1100 West Kaiser in Osceola and can be reached at 870-563-5700. Sandbar Grill is a family-owned restaurant established in 2007 and features daily lunch specials, certified Angus steaks, seafood, sandwiches, salads, and desserts. Owners Harry and Jeanette Keats are lifelong Osceola residents and welcomes everyone with a smile. The Sandbar Grill is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics. Have you been feeling off or had the thought your health might be suffering? Please don't ignore the signs and don't wait until it's too late. It's essential to prioritize your health. The Willis Clinic is here to help. The staff members at the Willis Clinic will listen to your concerns. The doctors at the Willis Clinic are easy to speak with, and we are committed to doing everything we can to help you with your healthcare needs. Please give us a call at 870-563-2545 or visit us at 616 West Lee in Osceola, Arkansas. We love keeping you healthy. The Willis Clinic is a proud supporter of the Seminole Nation. Tyler Dunnigan is a lifelong Osceola resident and proud OHS graduate. When times got tough, Tyler decided to stay and fight for the city he loves. He married his high school sweetheart, and they chose to raise their family right here in Osceola. Every day, Tyler works tirelessly for the hardworking citizens of Osceola, ensuring everyone has a fair chance to succeed. This election, reject lies and dirty politics, choose experience and dedication. Re-elect City Council Member Tyler Dunnigan. The Viscase Corporation wishes the Seminoles the best of luck this season. Viscase is now hiring for production, engineering, and maintenance positions. Benefits include, but not limited to, medical, dental, and vision insurance, vacation time, and 401k contributions. Viscase has excellent compensation and training programs for advancement. You can apply on Indeed or call 870-563-3541. Become essential with Viscase. Viscase is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics and the Seminole Nation.
And we are back, Seminole fans. Post-game show here. Osceola 47, Harrisburg 17. Let's look at scoring just real quick, Bobby. 10:46 left in the first quarter. A.J. Brown has a 13-yard touchdown pass from Johnny Spears. The extra point was good. 7-0 at that point. Right back, Harrisburg comes right back with 9:54 left. 65-yard touchdown run by Javen Thompson. Extra point was good. We were tied 7-7. 8:30 left in the first quarter. 60-yard touchdown run by Jeremiah Jacobs. The extra point was good. Seminoles led 14-7. 6:54 left in the first quarter. 27-yard touchdown pass from Johnny Spears to Aiden Heyman. The extra point was no good. Seminoles led 20-7. 1:14 left in the first quarter. A 27-yard touchdown run by number 10 Aiden Heyman. Extra point was good. Seminoles led 27-7. Then with 17 seconds left in the first quarter, 45-yard touchdown catch by Evan Henley from Max Tracy. The extra point was good. Bobby, we talked about this in the first at halftime. It was 27-14 after one.
Yeah, and you would have expected if you had that many points scored for it to be a wider gap of a football game. But again, Harrisburg just kept plugging away, kept making positive plays, and continued to put score on the board. And at that point, you thought, man, it's a 13-point deficit, but you still got a ball game.
Second quarter with 10:09 left. 54-yard touchdown run by Jeremiah Jacobs. The extra point was good. Seminoles led 34-14, and right before the end of the second quarter, 26-yard field goal by Harrisburg's Max Tracy, and we went to halftime 34-17.
And you saw Osceola open it up just a little bit there. I'm sure Coach Hooks would have liked to have put a few more points on the board, but they started to kind of take control of the football game, but they just kept shooting themselves in the foot with penalties.
But we get to the third quarter, only 2 scores in the second half, both of them in the third quarter, with 5:40 left in the third. 3-yard touchdown run by number 16, Johnny Spears. The extra point was blocked. Seminoles led 40-17. And then in the third quarter with 2:22 left, 24-yard touchdown run by number 8, Roosevelt Banks. Extra point was good. Brings us to your final score, 47-17.
And it's a good win for Osceola. You again, it was a classic trap game. You're between 2 big weeks. You beat Newport last week. You got to look at Rivercrest next week. And now I think Osceola had some key injuries, had some starters that were out. Your starting quarterback's out. So you have to look at the overall circumstances that the Seminole football team faced, and you have to be pleased with the outcome. I think again, Coach Hook's coaching point will be, hey, we were messy. We were just messy. We didn't take care of the football the way, or take care of ourselves penalty-wise the way we should have. We gave up some big plays. We allowed them to get behind us a couple of times. So there's definitely coaching points there, but you get out of the football game relatively healthy, and you think that, you're going to get Tyler Bell back next week, MJ Washington. You're going to get these kids back, and you're going to need them next week. Next week is a big ball game.
Looking at stats here, I want to thank Coach Thompson one more time for these final game stats. Harrisburg had 30 carries for 101 yards, Bobby. 13 for 16 passing for 145 yards. 46 plays, 246 yards total offense for Harrisburg. They had 6 penalties for 50 yards.
And as a defensive coach, you'd look at that and say, hey, we only gave up 246. That's not terrible. That's not a bad outing. But I'm telling you, when you sat here and watched the football game, and when you watched the Harrisburg Hornets on offense, it felt like more. It felt like a lot more. They were successful several times on offense, and they made several big plays. So there's things there. There's coachable moments there for the Seminoles. But the best thing about that is, even with all of that, you still get out of here with a 30-point win.
Exactly right. Looking at the stats for Osceola, 36 carries on the ground, 341 yards rushing. That's about 9.47 yards a carry, Bobby. Through the air, 10 for 14 for 169 yards. Osceola ran 50 plays for 510 yards total offense. It's 10.2 yards per play, Bobby, 13 penalties for 111 yards.
Let's put that in perspective.
Yeah.
You're doing that with your backup quarterback.
No doubt.
You're doing that with you, and you just got to look. Johnny hadn't got a lot of playing time throughout the year in game situations. He goes through this whole ball game, manages the ball game very well, makes several good throws, takes control of the offense, makes sure you're in the right sets, make sure that you're on time, and that's what Coach Hooks wanted to get out of this football game, and you got that. You saw that you have an absolutely very serviceable backup quarterback in the instance that you need to put him in the football game. So that's a huge positive for the Osceola Seminoles.
Individual stats here. This is the one that really pops out to me. Jeremiah Jacobs, 15 carries, 208 yards of rushing tonight with 2 touchdowns, Bobby.
Just a quality football player, and I say it all the time that he's just a man among boys. He's a load to bring down. His vision is amazing. He's got one of the best cuts that I've seen in high school football in a long time. Just sticks his foot in the ground and gets upfield. Jeremiah is just a solid football player, and he's gonna really pay dividends for this football team in the long run.
Some of your other individual stats here: 2 carries for Roosevelt Banks for 24 yards. Aiden Heyman has 4 carries for 50 yards and a touchdown. He also had 1 catch for 27 yards and a touchdown. Kalen Bragg, 7 carries for 35 yards. A.J. Brown had 6 catches for 120 yards and a touchdown. Johnny Spears, 5 carries, 12 yards, and 1 touchdown. But through the air, he was 10 for 14, 169 yards and 2 touchdowns. So just a lot of different Seminole players making a lot of different plays here tonight.
And that's true. And you got a lot of kids that don't normally get the opportunities to make those plays. And I've said it several times tonight, the future's bright for Osceola. You got several playmakers out there, underclassmen that are quality football players that are going to pay dividends for the Seminoles in the long run. Again, you know, you knew you were in a trap game scenario. You knew you were in a place where you should win. So you come in, you keep everybody healthy. You get out here and get some work for some kids that don't normally get to play. That's going to pay off in the long run throughout a long season. You know, in case you have an injury or you need to spell a player. I think it's positives for Osceola. The only negative I see is the penalties, and that's something I'm sure that Coach Hooks will address in next week's practices.
Bobby, let's go around the conference real quick and. Osceola defeats Harrisburg 47-17. Hey, a big one down at Rivercrest tonight. Walnut Ridge came to town, but it was all Rivercrest, 51-20 over Walnut Ridge. And we'll talk about it here in a minute. Let's just go over the rest of this. Hoxie 41-0 tonight over Piggott. Newport 58-8 over Manila. And a fourth quarter score we've got up in Blytheville right now. It's Gosnell 28, Blytheville 22. So that's a good one up in Blytheville right now.
Yep. That is a good one. I'll tell you. You look at the two teams that are going to face off next week, both with 30-point wins. Both of them going out and taking care of business, doing what you expected them to do. It's going to be live next weekend.
No doubt. Looking at the conference standings now, updated. Osceola and Rivercrest both sitting at 4-0. Walnut Ridge is 2-2. Newport's 2-2. Hoxie is 2-2. Harrisburg 1-3, Manila 1-3, Piggott 0-4. So that's how it stacks up, Bobby. Just like you said, the matchup that everybody wanted to see with the biggest implications is going to be next week. You know, we heard a live stream say that when they played Rivercrest, it was for the conference championship. Well, next week is going to be for the real conference championship between the Osceola Seminoles and the Rivercrest Colts, and whoever wins that one, barring falling apart 2 weeks after that. Is going to be conference champions, and the next one will be the number 2 seed. What you're going to look for down the road is the 3 and 4 seeds going to come down between that matchup between Walnut Ridge and Newport.
Yeah, and that's, you know, that Newport game last weekend had such huge implications for the conference and the overall standings in the conference, and to set this matchup. You know, it set the stage for the Mississippi County Showdown, and you know, who's going to be in the driver's seat going forward? Who's going to get that number 1 seed? Who's going to be out there in front? And you know, I know they're both going to be ready, and it's going to be a fun ball game. It's going to be fun to watch, and
it is.
You know, we've missed it for a while, and it's just a good thing for Mississippi County football.
Seminole fans, next Friday night, 7:00 under the lights at Seminoles Stadium. It's going to be the Osceola Seminoles and the Rivercrest Colts for what could quite possibly be the conference championship. It'll definitely put somebody in the driver's seat. I can promise you that. Get your tickets early. It's going to be standing room only. It's going to be a huge crowd. It's going to be an honor to call this ball game. I know Rivercrest probably have their live stream down there next week, and so I'm hearing Suncom's coming also. So, hey, 3 live streams for a ball game. It's going to be pretty good, but just whatever you do, don't rely on me and Bobby to bring you the action. I need you at Seminole Stadium next Friday night. We need it rocking, and let's try to get them Seminoles a big victory over the Rivercrest Colts next Friday night. All right, real quick, Bobby, they turned the lights out on us, so they want us to go. Just real quick, I want to thank Gage Eflin for doing the engineering work and the camera work. Want to thank my wife, Melissa. She did the scoring sheet tonight and some of the stats, and we appreciate her. I think she passed the test, Bobby. We might keep her. Think we can get her to come back.
Oh yeah, she'll come back. She'll come back. I don't know. You were giving her a little bit of crap there about her numbers, and so I don't know. She may quit on us. She may just lay it down and say, "Quit." I'm
Definitely
not doing
a family affair. We're gonna all be headed to the Hill. Get to see my daughter Allie tomorrow up on the Hill. She's going to be working for the Razorback Sports Network, and it's going to be a big game between the Arkansas Razorbacks and the LSU Tigers.
Them corn dogs.
6 o'clock under the lights and Razorback Stadium tomorrow night. I want to thank my cousin Bobby Eflin, best color commentary guy in the state of Arkansas. I appreciate him so much for being here with us. And